Okay. Hey guys, let me know when you can see me. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys. Thank you for the birthday. Gosh, it's, you know, what am I now? 69? We'll just go with that for the meme. But thank you guys for the lovely birthday messages. Appreciate you. Mother news. I can't get over that. That's so funny. But thanks guys for showing up the stream. I'm like so nervous about this just because like, I don't know. I know I'm like excited to play this game, but I'm also kind of nervous because like I don't usually play games that are like super new like this. I think like Corpse Factory was the only other one that I really played that was super new and I didn't know like any reviews of it. But I really enjoyed this so far. Hopefully, yeah, it continues to be good. We're in the investigation right now. I think there's like a trial too, kind of. I didn't know. I was like, honestly, can I like, when I was trying to like make the thumbnail and stuff, I was like, can I put like trial in the title? I was like, I think there's a trial, but I can't remember. But yeah, seems pretty good so far. All the characters seem pretty interesting. I like their designs, the art's nice, the music slaps so hard. But yeah, the sketchy old man died last time. So tragic, man. I'll miss him. Rip to a great one. I still think he's the mastermind. Like, he's so just comically evil. I liked how like chill Watto was about getting like kidnapped and stuff too. He was just like, whatever. Like once he was kidnapped and stuff, he was like, he probably had his reasons. Anyways, time to explore Morgue Island. So I got my Hawaiian shirt on, you know, just to celebrate our lovely vacation on Morgue Island. Okay, let's see. Sir incompetent. Even if the culprit used a wire, do these cross sections on the corpse. Just like stopped in the middle of like a sentence too, because I was like, this demo is so long. It was crazy long. I'm kind of curious just to see how much longer it goes for, but I'm glad we picked it back up whenever like the full game was out, just so we don't have to, I don't know, deal with whatchamacallit, a cutoff. You know what I mean? Even if the culprit used a wire, do these cross sections on the corpse not appear too clean to you? I don't even remember what we're talking about, dude. The cross sections. And let me know too. I think the music should be okay, but let me know if it's too loud to do or too quiet. Actually, I guess it's probably the greater concern. I'm gonna turn my voice down too. I feel like I'm way too loud. Grudgingly, I take a God, poor grandpa. Grudgingly, I take a closer look at the severed parts. They've been cut so perfectly straight. It seems unnatural. Yeah, I'm curious to, I don't know, figure out who did this. I kind of feel like, what was that guy who is like blaming me a lot? I feel like it's not competent detective, but the worker guy. I can't remember. Surely a human body couldn't be that easy to slice clean through. Evidence acquired. Overly clean cut. Yeah, so I was talking, I think people might be confused. No, the whole game's out. This is, you can like basically move over your save from the demo to the full game. So the full game's out. I bought it already. So we can move past the demo. This was just like included in the demo if you wanted to play it. No matter how keen a wire's edge may be, by no means could mere human strength saw through a limb in one smooth stroke. When cutting paper with scissors, the blade's path shifts each time you part and join them, does it not? True, and the more you try to correct it, the more misshapen it gets, if only subtly. I remember it kind of seemed like, I can't remember who said it, but I feel like it seemed almost like they tied him up in the wires and then like pulled it later or did something to pull it, like, I don't know, to like cut him perfectly, you know what I mean? I thought something, I can't remember. It's been a while since we played it. You know, it hurts. It hurts to think. But yeah, the full game's out. It came out like on the 11th, I believe. Wait, so then the culprit didn't use human, so then the culprit didn't use human strength, but rather some other method to wind and wire around senior detective. Another method, of course. This could only mean, I like this guy. He's such a goober. It could only mean, I haven't I love it. They're gonna pull a Danganronpa and be like, this could only mean one thing. Tell them, weeby. I haven't the faintest clue. Are you supposed to be a detective? I'm only 34 or something. Me neither. Both of our shoulders droop. We're both the dumbasses in the group, aren't we? Come to think of it, why is blood dripping from the ceiling? Does human blood have the force to spray that high into the air? Huh? You're right. The whole ceiling splattered red. What could have caused that? Yeah, I never really thought about that. Evidence acquired, blood stained ceiling. I love Armor. He's such a goober. He's so goofy. He does seem, I think he's like the lowest ranked out of everybody. And yeah, it's like, how are you a detective, bro, with your loud ass armor? Just moving around everywhere. How do you tail somebody? Thank you, Drago Nugget. Hey, Weeby, I'm looking forward to the full game. Thanks so much. Yeah, me too. I'm excited to kind of see how the trial and the investigation goes, because the investigations seem pretty interesting for this game, especially. Eureka! Did you figure something out, Armor? Indeed, I have determined that we are woefully unfit for this task. 'Twould seem mystery solving is far beyond our ken. Why did they even invite you to this secret meeting? Look at the sweat, too. He's like trying to think so hard. Think, Armor, think. You don't mince words, do you? True to his appearance, Armor really does fall on the bronze end of the spectrum. It takes all kinds to be a detective, I guess. However, being that I'm the top suspect in this case, his candor and utter lack of suspicion are a total relief. Thank God he's a dumbass. Though he does strike me as a kind of an enigma somehow. I see you've managed to relax a bit, incompetent. Here we go, the music's back. Ideal detective approaches, visibly enjoying herself. I'm glad that deer in the headlights look from before is melted away, though I do suppose it did have its charm. God, she's so in love with me. Were you able to sort out whatever was on your mind, Ideal? Yes, I've nearly deduced every element of this case. All that's left is to have the rest of you set to work finding the evidence. We've only just started, and already she's pieced together the truth of the situation. Okay, so you're gonna be the one to tell them, Watto. I already know everything, you know, I looked at it for like 10 seconds. She really was kind of like that, though, when she came in. She was just like, yep, I know everything that's happened ever. With intellect like hers, it's no wonder she's the de facto head and second highest rank member of the DA. What a Mary Sue. If I may, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. If I may, Lady Ideal. Wherefore did you station me here? I scarcely believe you would require my assistance. You would be correct. Frankly, I have low expectations of you, Armor. Roasted, as far as your powers of deduction are concerned. Ideal gives a quick, straightforward reply to the point where it's almost impressive. However, no one defends others with as much sincerity as you. It's like, you know, you might be a dumbass, but you got the spirit. That's what really matters. Your personality impacts the team far more than you realize. It's because Incompetent feels comfortable around you that he's able to tackle the case with a calm mind, isn't that right? I nod. She's hit the nail on the head. I'm much more at ease now than when everyone was clustered around me earlier. It's probably due to how much I already trust Armor as well. That's how confident I am, that he would protect me from danger. I guess it's true. He's got the brawn and he's got the positive, you know, attitude. Though if I'm being honest, there's nothing more in here worth examining at this stage. Come again? I mean, I already know everything anyways. Whatever. They don't call me Ideal for nothing. So all of our investigative efforts were for nothing. However, that is precisely why I can say with certainty that you were on the right track. Wonderfully done, both of you. Were another detective skilled in deduction around, I'm sure you would have picked up on a multitude of other points. Our success lies in teamwork. Consider how much progress was made by combining your strengths rather than working alone. Yeah, it seemed like we were gonna switch detectives, I think. Potentially No, I think actually this was the one. No, I think that was, I'm thinking of Raincoat where you switch detectives every investigation. I think that's when you can actually choose, like, which, you know, detective you want to investigate with. And then they had, like, different stats, too. That was kind of cool. I kept you with me because I was positive you would understand how crucial this concept can be. Ideal Detective's voice brushes against us with a gentle comfort. At this moment, I see her not as our mature, mysterious leader, but for the young girl she is, as if her mask has slipped off. Yeah, it's like she's the leader, but I think she's like 17, just like me. Now then, let's give the other detectives their next instructions, and stick close if you would. I wish to avoid moving alone. With that, Ideal Detective leads us out of the basement. There is nary a soul before the passageway. Where could the other detectives have gone to investigate? Perhaps you should try using the map function on your D-pad. That's a pretty good way to explain a tutorial without breaking the fourth wall. As she speaks, Ideal shows us the screen of her own device. They say detective so much, it's just in my brain. Okay, here we go. Here's the investigation thing. This is a map of the manor. See how each detective's position is marked. Okay, I guess I can't move around just yet. Anyone who has the location sharing feature turned on will appear here. It's set to on by default, but there are times you may prefer to turn it off, such as when visiting the restroom. My goodness. Okay. Incredible, you can see where everybody is just at a glance. Microchip everybody? But I do not spy Lady Downtown, Surrogaholic, or Lady Rowdy. They're just taking a shit. Indeed, I asked them to stand guard outside. There's a possibility the culprit may have fled there, you see. What? Then let us sally forth as well. We cannot allow the fair maidens to stroll about outside whilst a killer is on the prowl. I feel like Armor is kind of like a chuny. Moments after shouting this, Armor Detective rushes towards the entrance. Off he goes with Workaholic and Rowdy there. They should be fine, but... Well, let's leave him be. There are some things I wanted to tell you alone anyways, incompetent. I love you. Ideal Detective continues her explanation. The map has 3 additional features. First is the marking function, which flags mystery points. Locations the detectives find dubious. Okay, marking function. Okay, is that like the purple, the purple thing with the, I don't know why I can't think of the name, magnifying glass. Try checking these mark points if your investigation stalls out. Now, do you see that one spot on the map in a different color? That is a location I have personally deemed suspicious, an evidence square. You can assume these areas contain hidden evidence. Finally, there is the share action function, used by each individual to share whatever it is they're currently up to. As a demonstration, let's try moving the cursor over to Bookworm Detective. You should immediately be able to tell what she's doing. Okay. Okay. A detective's next action, such as infer or inspect, will be displayed overhead. Okay, so infers the magnifying glass and then inspects the detective one, I guess. Hover the cursor over detective to see where they intend to move next. Huh, interesting. Yeah, I remember, like, the investigations seem to be kind of like the most, interesting part of this game almost, just because it's so different than, like, I don't know, like Danganronpa or any other, like, detective game I've played. It seems very complex. And thank you, NR China 20 Rose. Can't stay for long. Working, of course. Enjoy the stream. See you in the VOD. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by, at least. Appreciate ya. Hope you have a good day at work. She's an odd feeling about the fireplace. Bookworm truly does have a good sense for this, but I doubt she'll figure it out by herself. So here's a question for you, incompetent. What would you do if you encountered a mystery you couldn't solve on your own? Oh, persevere and continue searching. A real man never quits. Ask for help from fellow detectives. Hell no! Let's do the manly answer. Nah, ask for help. Your experience just now is already paying off. I like people who are quick on the uptake. The two of us are in accord. When faced with a problem you cannot solve alone, you must seek aid from your companions. But detectives are such prideful creatures, and sadly, most conduct their investigations alone, so they lack experience collaborating. From what I've seen so far, Bookworm is one such example. Encouraging her to cooperate would likely be pointless. So what should I do then? Ideal Detective answers me with a simple smile. You should intervene. On their investigation, that is. Just force myself in? Intervene? In other words, use the D-pad to instruct them to do something other than their current task. Mystic is nearby, so he'll suffice. Let's have him make his way to Bookworm so they can investigate together. Okay. Now issue the command, if you would. Huh? Am I the leader now? I freeze up as she casually orders me to do something completely unexpected. Why so stiff? Honestly, you're too cute. I'm merely asking you to pretend to be me and give some direction, that's all. That's all? What Ideal Detective is asking for isn't so easy to just gloss over. Even so, her expression remains dead serious. Oh, we'd be not sure if this is a spoiler, but you can check the red spots on the map for bonus info, but it isn't required. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was kind of wondering what that was. I feel like I'm gonna have to kind of like re-look at some of this, some of the instructions. I feel like I just always understand stuff so much better once I like actually do it. You know what I mean? It'll be fine. Like sending an email. Here's my D-pad. Try issuing a command to him. Why me? Because you saved my life or something, I don't know. Facing the unknown is precisely what a detective is obligated to do. Everything is a chance to gain experience, so go on! Doesn't seem like I can back out of this one. I'll just have to try giving some instructions. Okay, intervene with detectives to reassign their independently planned actions. Inspect, assist, analyze, infer, move. Okay, so move is the top one. Inspect, okay. Detectives left on their own devices will make errors. Investigate alone. They're all dumbasses. They're all idiots. Aren't they supposed to be the best in the world? It's like, what do I do? Oh my god, I've just been staring at this floor for 20 minutes. No, surely this tile has something to do with why Grandpa died. Detectives left to their own device will make errors, investigate alone, and generally act inefficiently. They're fucking stupid as shit. Intervene with these individuals and make them work together in order to facilitate more effective investigation process. To have Mystic cooperate with Bookworm. No wonder we haven't caught the quartering dupe. I don't know why the Brooklyn accent came from. Caught quartering Duke. You guys are all stupid on your own. To have Mystic cooperate with Bookworm, simply move him to a spot beside her. Okay. So yeah, I think I just do the move thing. I guess we haven't gone totally... Well, I guess they kind of mentioned the infer, I think, thing before. 9 hours remain until total fucking annihilation. Okay, yeah. So just move him there. Yay! Have Mystic... Okay, cool. Confirm. Take a look. I kind of wanted to press on the red stuff, though, too. I'll do it later. Take a look. Yeah, it's like, where did the annihilation come from? Did they mention that before? They mentioned that? You all fucking die. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that part. If we don't figure out who, you know, killed Grandpa, we all die. Take a look. See how even with both their inference values combined, they are unable to solve the mystery of that fireplace. What is this, Mystic Detective? I don't know. I don't know. It's some kind of TV, maybe. But it only has one channel. At times like these, you should give a command to a detective who is skilled at assisting. Okay. Look at their task. Okay, actually, you can just kind of... You should tell them what to do. Detectives are able to assist each other from adjacent positions. Any character who is making an inference already or plans to do so can be assisted. Assisting lets you add a helper's assist value to an individual's inference value. Okay. Assist value? Assistance for... Then it adds to the inference value. Interesting. Okay. Utilize this command properly to keep your investigation on track. Okay, so... Assist. Nicely instructed. I'm impressed. I pressed 2 buttons. I can already feel that their powers of inference have been enhanced. Now they should easily discover what that fireplace is. Alright, let's check the entrance hall next. Posh is keeping the area near the chandelier all to herself. Gourmet and Doleful are holding back to give her space. Okay, Doleful's all the way over there. Still staring at that tile, Doleful. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll figure it out soon, buddy. Holding back, however, is unacceptable in an investigation. Let's have Gourmet assist Posh with investigating the chandelier. Okay, each mystery point has a set amount of resolution points. God, this does sound so complicated. I'm like, man, should I be taking pictures of these tutorial things? I just know when she stops holding my hand, I'm gonna be like... what was the mystery points again? Okay, each mystery point has a set amount of resolution points. You can uncover an MP's secret by reducing its RP to 0, advancing the investigation. Try having Gourmet assist Posh Detective to reveal this MP's hidden mystery. Okay, mystery point. Oh, wait. So, okay, MP's the thing that literally says MP on it. Okay, I was like, what's the name of the... I forgot the name of the other thing, the little like purple square. I think it was like evidence section or something. Thank you, and our China 20 Rose. Time to go back to work. Enjoy the stream, Weeby. Aw, thank you for stopping by. I hope that works okay, and you're able to have, you know, at least a little bit of fun. But thanks for stopping by. Appreciate ya. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I think I just move it. Okay. Have gourmet, assist, posh. It's like somebody's like, should I be clicking on other stuff maybe though? Excellent, your quick study, it seems. Now, what should we have Doful do? Do you know what skill he excels at? Doful is skilled at being timid and afraid, right? Discovering evidence, right? Being timid and afraid. Being a little dork. Precisely, he has a wonderful observant eye. Indispensable in a detective. Doful's key characteristic is that he always draws danger to himself. As a result, he is more predisposed to finding clues. Let's have Doful use that special trait of his to inspect the area near the chandelier. I'm willing to bet there's a clue left behind there. Evidence squares contain evidence within. Okay, evidence square, that's what it was called. Detectives can find these clues, hidden clues, by performing an inspection. An inspection's range varies with an individual's inspection value. For example, Doful is able to inspect up to 5 squares away. Okay, so he doesn't have to be like right next to it is basically what it means. Raise the inspection value. For example, inspect up to 5 squares away. Try intervening with Doful to have him inspect the evidence square. So you should be good already to inspect it, right? Yeah, this is pretty close. Bravo, that was an ideal command you gave. I'm swelling with pride. I clicked 2 buttons yet again. All right, that's enough warming up. It's time to raise the curtains on this detective show. Give the order to start the investigation and keep an eye on the passage of time. Oh, shit. Once the detective's actions are set, press the plus to access the main menu and select investigate or preliminary. Okay. Or preliminary? Okay, so I guess I set it and then I press investigate. That's when we get like the clues and stuff. I guess that makes sense. Upon selecting investigate, the detectives you have intervened with will follow your commands while the rest will act independently. And be dumbasses and just like, you know, bump into walls and stuff. In a preliminary investigation, only those... Oh, what the... Why, God? Why? Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. At least I think it's okay. It's pretty easy to skip dialogue in this game, at least. What the hell, though? That's so weird. Did anybody else have that issue? Just like it closing out randomly? What the hell? Yeah. Okay, cool. Anyways. Just try it again. Try it again. Oh, man. My luck. I did have it, like, I guess, open overnight. Is that what did it? Is that why I got mad at me? Okay, whatever. Okay, I think, how do you skip this? How do you skip the dialogue for this one? No, yeah, I think that's just, I know there was, like, something to skip it. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. It was like, I remember the skip feature being like super fast because I pressed it on accident during the Let's Play and it freaked me out so bad. I guess during the time though she was talking about, that's when we can investigate like the red dots and stuff. I guess I might try to save during her speech. I was literally just thinking about it. I was like, maybe I should be saving sometime soon. Ultimate lucky student energy. Yeah, like Nike ultimate lucky student. Not Mida. Oh, god dang it. I gotta redo all this stuff too, don't I? No, I have to press the buttons again. Damn it. God, that was so hard. Who are y'all's favorite characters so far? I'm kind of curious. We might as well talk about that while we're, you know, doing things. Oh, wait. Okay, so that's where you... Wait, where is Mystic? There we go. Do the same thing here. Doleful and Techie. I know, I love Techie. Armor is so cute too. All the characters are honestly pretty good so far. Oh wait, what the fuck? Did I? Wait, how do I back out again? Okay, no, I don't want to. Just want to have you investigate, right? Okay, inspect. What was I pressing? I just been pressing random shit trying to get through this. Wait, what the? Oh, am I actually? Maybe I'm back actually to where I was. Okay, cool. I think so. How do I look at the red markers? I think, huh. Is that really it? Is that all I'm supposed to do? What are you doing, Techie? Okay, here we go. So I was like, what am I doing right now? How do I look at this? Huh. Anybody know how I investigate this? Is that it? Wait. Okay, well, oh, it's because it wants me to, okay, wait. Wait a second. Okay, wait. There we go, investigate. I guess she wants me to do this. I thought maybe I could look at some other stuff. Some characters are still enter vulnerable. Start investigation. Well, that's what she's telling me to do, so I guess so. Okay, time to inspect this area. Here I go. I get cutscenes too. That's cool. Oh, Jesus! God, I tripped again. Huh? Part of the carpet's been cut off. I wonder why. Evidence acquired. Scrap of carpet. Boost. Looks cool. Why should I cooperate with you? I can handle this alone. Thank you very much. No, a fine cut of meat is even tastier with the right seasonings, yes? What was that with the tongue out? In other words, Posh, you can use me to spice up your deductions. And that's a fair point. Very well. Enhance my flavor, gourmet. I don't really know what that means, but the chandelier is all nicked up. Posh, can you take a look at this? Okay. Huh, these scratches. Could they be a hint as to how the culprit killed senior detective? Okay, interesting. Was that used as part of the trap to like, I don't know, cut him up? Boost! Why must I investigate with you? Ask the girl. Oh yeah, I didn't realize last for my Let's Play, but she was actually saying these out loud. Ask the girl, her lips pouting with dissatisfaction. Don't say that. Think of this as a chance to learn from your father. Are you my dad? Hearths do hold a rustic charm, though having to add the firewood every time is a bit of a hassle. Firewood, that's it. So that's it. Mused the girl, finally pinning down what seemed amiss. Okay, fireplace. Evidence, burnt glove. Oh, Jesus. Your directions have truly made a difference in how well the investigation is progressing. When I arrived, you pushed the others to work together. It was remarkably pertinent of you. The key difference between detectives and the police is that while we may be an organization, we solve cases alone rather than together. Can I save again? I wonder if I can. Maybe I'll try that again in a second. To put it unkindly, detectives see themselves as the lead role of an investigation. Thus, our capability as a team of experts goes unrealized. If we're to take on the quartering Duke, we can't abide your reckless behavior. Let's you and I take the lead in encouraging everyone to collaborate. How could someone like me do that? Oh, hey, Phoenix, thanks for stopping by. There's no way any of those detectives would follow what I say. Plus, they don't even need me. Ideal detective alone should be able to hold them together. But I want you to tell them, Watto. Your tendency to downplay yourself is a virtue, but also a weakness you'll be forced to address someday. Ideal speaks as though she can see into my very soul. Leaders who make history are often said to be cowards, likely because they fixated not on their potential, but on their limits. Know your weaknesses, and in time you will know all of your strengths. I'm confident you will go through this as well, incompetent. Why do you have so much faith in me? Huh? She opened her eyes wide, fretting over something with an unfocused gaze, because I saved you from the target dog, huh? I'd say I can't tell you yet, but that would be selfish of me, wouldn't it? Oh, is she actually gonna say it? She's probably gonna lie. I should let you know before something happens. The true reason I called you here. That is. Thank you, Kev. Happy birthday, Weeby. The weenies and the melons. Thank you, Kev. Let your good friend Weenie know that I miss her, you know. I miss her and I hope she's doing okay. She just disappeared all of a sudden. That was so weird. The true reason I called you here, that is. The elusive air around her feels tense. Ooh, the heartbeat. I'm frozen in place as her hydrangea, God, I cannot say that. Hydrangea-hued eyes stared at me. My heart is hammering and my body feels hot all over. Incompetent. My name is... What? Run incompetent? Huh? Oh, wait. Oh my God, is it that guy? At the moment, a powerful force crushes me and my vision goes black. Someone suddenly leaps on my back, taking me to the floor. Oh shit, yes! Yes, it's my boy! My favorite character I haven't even met yet. My head spins, sparks explode behind my eyes, and my consciousness grows hazy. Through it all, I can feel a strong pressure on my throat. Look at those heels! And he's doing it in heels. Slay! Literally. As my voice involuntarily slips up, I finally realize that someone is strangling me. I can't breathe. My mind starts to fade and my whole body starts to go. You want to help me out, Ideal? She's like, I don't know. I'm busy. I don't know. I got things to do. You know what I mean? I flail about in desperation, catching nothing but air. If this keeps up, I know for a fact that it's going to kill me. Oh, God. Renegade detective, stop! Oh, okay, there she goes. Take you enough time. Are you all right, incompetent? Oh, I love him. I love the fact that he wears those heels, too. What in the world are you thinking, Renegade Detective? Oh, look at him. I haven't even met him yet, really, but I already love him. Oh, wait. Oh, I should give him the Mikado voice. I feel like he probably would be a good Mikado voice, right? Turn off your D-pad's location, sharing, and you can pull off as many ambushes as you want, the way I did just now. I wanted to show you the dangers of burying your head in that device. How easily you can slip and lose your footing. Forgive me, Holmes. Calls her Holmes? You're talking to the wrong person. Incompetent here deserves a deep, sincere apology. Hurry now, or that charm on your neck will pop. So I'm trying to look at the rest of what he's got going on in his outfit. Man, the hair, the bow, the heels, we love. I have no choice but to stand. I don't know what the tattoo is right there. I kind of wonder. Okay. Got my priorities screwed up. Sorry. The lanky man has a nonchalant air about him. He turns to me wearing a fake smile. The name's a Renegade Detective. I'm a virtuous investigator with a penchant for practical jokes. My favorite phrase is world peace. Yeah, you're fucking right. And I spend my free time okay, you're just fucking with me. I spend my free time volunteering. Hope we can get along well. I don't know why they don't call me the volunteer detective. Your conversation was so serious. I just had to butt in with some levity. My bad. Can you ever forgive me? You will, won't you? Okay, thank you. Thanks. He prattles on with his apology, finishing up with a cackle. I start when I notice a line of blood dripping down my neck. Is it really that funny to choke someone so hard that your nails rip their skin? Oh, he doesn't have nails. Come on, Renegade. You're really gonna sport those heels but not some acrylic nails? Come on. I was genuinely prepared to die. How far is this guy willing to take a fucking joke? Come on, don't look so scared. Did it give you that tingling feeling? And now he's beaming at me, face flushed with joy. Out of all the detectives I've met, this was by far the most incomprehensible. As fickle as ever, but this time you've gone too far. Do so again and I will exercise my authority as chief to restrain you. Oh yeah, I kind of want to... Can I save or... I guess maybe not. I feel like I could save during all the other cutscenes, but I press it now, it doesn't seem like it works. I think this still works, right? Okay, that still works. Whatever, I'll just try it later. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll give him nails. Thank you, Earthling. God bless you. God bless you, as Kenji would say. Ideal Detective's voice grows harsher as she steps up to Renegade. Renegade jokingly leaps back in an overdramatic fashion. Huh? Oh, absolutely, dear Holmes. I guess he just calls her that as like a nickname. I was like, surely that's not like... No, that wouldn't be a real name. I sure would have to be so inconvenienced. Your word is my command. I'll hold you to that. Now tell us what you've gathered about this case. I take it that you two have seen the truth of the matter. Renegade's eyes grow wide. He's... What? His eyes looks possessed. Oh, now I look high again. You got me. It did feel a bit out of character, but the way you got so upset. You planned to make me swear I'd cooperate from the very start, huh? Of course, only second-rate detectives are controlled by their emotions. The finest use them as a weapon. Ideal Detective smiles in triumph. So her harsh tone just now was a lie. I was completely fooled. Oh, well, it kind of reminds me of the Kamina sprite when he does that one. I feel like they're probably inspired by Kamina when they made this character. It does kind of remind me of that sprite. Oh, well, it was worth to see a rare glimpse of your fury. So fine, I'll share my thoughts with you. This case is too transparently pure. So boring it makes me nauseous. The culprit must be so self-satisfied. Huh, there's no beauty in it. Not in the least. Killing should be ugly, beyond redemption, gnarled by emotion, oozy, cloudy, grimy. That's what makes it so fascinating. What are you talking about? Sound like you had some experience there. Oh, nothing! His words are utter nonsense. What's more, he says it all so casually, as if he's telling a joke. Just listening to him makes my skin crawl. I'm not equipped to understand the person standing before me. Even the scene of the murder was less chilling than him. No need for guesswork. I don't know. I feel like that might be a little too far, because Grandpa literally got chopped up. You know what I mean? I don't know that, like... I mean, you know, Renegade, he do be sus, but I don't know if he's quite that bad. Thank you, Gumby. Renegade and Downtown could have had matching nails. I know. What a freaking loss. What a loss for the LGBT community. It's so sad. Better show me a good time. Oh, future legend. And with that, Renegade taps my shoulder and departs. A rather peculiar detective, that one. Yeah, it was like, I could feel Weeby simping from all the way over here, from all the way inside this game. I stopped myself just in time. It was like talking to a villain, but I obviously can't say that. It's like talking to a villain, right? Hey, that's what I was gonna say. Ideal Detective speaks my thoughts for me without reservation. Are we gonna get back to the conversation, though? Your intuition is spot on. As a matter of fact, he killed his mother and father with his very own hands during his youth. That's what I thought I remembered, like, being about him in the description, that he was, like, a murderer. He's an actual murderer? Why the fuck is he a detective? Why is he here? His own parents, too? How is someone like that even in the Detective Alliance? Doesn't matter if he did it as a kid. Letting him have this much freedom is unimaginable. Why he was let into the Alliance, I just can't fathom. It makes me suspect that he might even be the No, it's too obvious. The reason is simple. No detective understands homicidal maniacs. A slay, literally. Yeah, I wasn't totally sure if y'all saw the video I had made before, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. That was one of the main reasons why I was like, oh my god, he wears heels and he slays. Yes. Yes, honey. My fave already. The reason is simple. No detective understands. That's why I knew I was safe saying slay, because he already does. The reason is simple. No detective understands homicidal maniacs better than he does. He's been granted a degree of freedom. What? Oh, what? You know, we give him a few people every once in a while to murder, so he gets it off his chest, you know what I mean? He's so silly and goofy, you know what I mean? Yeah, we just find people nobody cares about, old people, you know? Throw them to him, yeah, let him get a little and cover it up, you know, it's no big deal. The detective lines is great. He's been granted a degree of freedom on the condition he uses his unique skills to work with the detective alliance. Either that or they just like, wait, hold on. So they give him a sleigh pass. Literally, oh my god. This is the first time I've seen a sleigh pass in the canon. literally, oh god, oh no. No! Oh no, damn it. That thing is way too fast. The freaking skip button. Damn you, Switch controller. Okay, well, I'll just go back to it. But they literally gave him a sleigh pass. That's so epic. Let's go back. He's granted a degree of freedom on the condition he works for the Detective Alliance, although his detective prowess is on par with my own. His personality stops him from working with others, keeping him at rank 4. Okay. He's the most unorthodox detective in the world, a real renegade, as true to his alias as can be. Again, I find myself astounded by the diversity within the DA's personnel. Watto, he just takes everything with pride, with stride, man. He's just like, okay, whatever. I guess he's a murderer. I guess they sacrifice old people for him to get it off his chest. Whatever. That's cool, I guess. Also, there's a pretty lady running this, so I can forgive it. Despite his past, he must be an outstanding detective now. He did give us advice after all. And he seems nice. He's probably nice. And even if he's terrifying, he surely has a talent for detective work. I'll just have to find a way to trust him. Jesus Christ. That's, like I said, that skip button is so freaking fast. It's so fast. I swear, you like accidentally press it. And it's just like, I whispered this to myself. As I do so, will clear, as if doing so will clear the dark thoughts clouding my mind. Oh, hey, Bree. Hope you're having a good birthday weekend. This has taken up more time than expected. Let's move on to the meat of the investigation. Renegade told us to inspect the scrap of carpet that has been discovered. As careful analysis of evidence like this can help move a case along, potentially revealing new evidence squares. Of all the detectives nearby, Posh and Techie specialize in analysis. Let's have Posh take a look. Okay. 8 hours remain. Okay, so every time you investigate, that's like another hour or whatever. Or she was Posh, right? Okay. Have Posh analyze. Wait, it's not. Oh my, Posh is disgruntled that we made her work with Gourmet. Oh, Lamau. It would seem that she's blocked me from contacting her. Ah, damn, she blocked me. Why did I include that on the D-pad? We won't be able to intervene with her like this. She certainly is amusing, that Posh. I like the idea of there being a block button on the D-pad. That's so funny. What? So, what do we do now? Detectives aren't programs, they're human. It's only natural for there to be detectives with whom you cannot intervene. Okay, so that's what the X is. Means she blocked us. Could block us for like an hour. It gives me the vibes of like, guys, I'm going on hiatus. I'm going on hiatus from Discord for the next 5 minutes. I'll be in the kitchen making myself a sandwich. Don't try to contact me until then, until I'm done. As such, whoever does the instructing must be able to adapt to the situation. In this instance, we can try giving directions to Techie instead. Techie should also be capable of performing a precise analysis of this evidence. Now, tell him to analyze that section of the carpet. Okay. When the icon above the detective turns red, you'll be unable to intervene with their actions. These individuals will decide actions on their own, so prepare for trouble and respond. I'm gonna fuck you up, Gourmet. Oh well. Evidence you've collected can be analyzed. Each piece has an assigned difficulty level. I was wondering about that too. Okay, so this also, like the numbers for the details, the ability details, can determine like how many squares away they need to be, but I guess also how smart they are to solve something. Okay, so Techie's at 5. Okay. Oh wow, Doleful's only at 2. Get wrecked! Each piece has an assigned difficulty level. Higher levels require higher analyzation values. Note that items acquired from an MP do not require additional analysis, evidence from an ES. However, must be analyzed by a detective of sufficient ability. Note that acquired from an MP does not require additional analysis. Okay, so MP doesn't acquire analysis. ES, evidence from an ES, however, does. Evidence square. Okay, cool. I think I get it. Why does it go so hard? I can't focus when the music goes so hard. Perform a preliminary investigation. Have Techie analyze this evidence. Use preliminary investigations to stall time and keep tabs on other detectives' actions. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I guess I can't. How do I do this? Oh yeah, here we go. Can I, save? No. Nor. Okay, preliminary. Start preliminary investigation with intervene detectives. Analysis complete. I just added the nails. I'll be adding them on the subreddit right now. Oh, yay! I'll check that out afterwards. I love it. This scrap of paper, when we approach it scientifically, there's only one explanation for how it was cut. Quick, we need to investigate the floor of the entrance hall. You're so smart, Techie. Excellently done. Now we have something new to consider. There isn't much time, since we cannot direct Posh. What should we do to draw an inference on this new point of interest? Any thoughts? New MPs and ESs will appear as the detectives advance the investigation. It is recommended to do preliminary investigation first, so that other detectives can still act afterwards. Okay, that's interesting. So, I don't really understand. I guess investigation just like moves time, preliminary doesn't. I just don't see why. I guess you eventually want to move time to get to the trial, but I feel like preliminary would always be better. PC has to appear, blah, blah, blah. Recommended preliminary first, so others text, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Infer. Entrance hall, floor. Okay, so it's gonna kind of probably tell me. Intervene on Gourmet and Doleful and have them infer about the mystery point. Oh yeah, right there. Do 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 do. Move. Okay, I guess as long as they're touching the mystery point or each other, it's okay. Oh, you can inspect the red spots once you can move freely. Just made sure a character is close enough. Okay, so you have to have like a character actually like close enough to it. That makes sense. Okay. Intervene on Gourmet and have them infer about the mystery point. Inference. I guess her inference is better, right? I gotta click on it? Okay, cool. Oh, I gotta do both of them. Okay, cool. Well done, you are a joy to behold. I had to move, this time instead of just pressing buttons, I had to move my little like mouse thing too. I saw that, good job, Weeby. You are a joy to behold. I look forward to seeing the results of this investigation. Oh yes, if there is a detective who is yet to move and you'd like them to go somewhere else, you should instruct them to do so. Take Techie for example, since he's the only one, he's only done an analysis so far. This mystery is centered in the entrance hall, so let's have him head there. Okay. A detective who acted but did not move may do so following a preliminary investigation. Preemptively move individuals to the next point of suspicion to further aid your investigation. I kind of want to move into the pool room, though. Oh, well, it's fine. Wait, Peppa? What? Who is Peppa Pig? Why is she in the chat? Oh my god, Peppa. I'm such a fan. I'm such a fan, Peppa. I loved your hit album. What was that? What was that? I feel like it really did like chart in the Billboard or something. Wonderful, just like that. Now when you want him to perform an action in the entrance hall, we can do so without wasting any time. Truly, truly the most important pop girly. Peppa Pig is here. I didn't realize we would have a celebrity in chat. Wow. But won't the mysteries we're investigating, they'll be gone by then. I wonder about that. We'll just have to await the results of their deductions with bated breath. Also, I would suggest having any idle detectives inspect the area. Though it might not directly pertain to the case, they could happen upon something interesting. Now, once you're ready, instruct them to begin the investigation. Okay, so this might be the red points thing. Upon starting an investigation, those... And Peppa's in the Kinjo cult. We love to see it. We love that Peppa stands Kinjo, as she should. If you notice any idle detectives, it's a good idea to check what actions they can perform. Upon starting an investigation, perform predetermined actions. Detectives who don't act can relocate to any space on the map. Okay. To do so, select move, then press Y. Be aware, however, that a detective will be unable to act after a map-wide movement. Okay. They can't act at all after that? Or just during the round? Probably during the round. Notice any idle detective can have a firm. If you don't act, can relocate to any space on the map. To do so, select move, then press Y. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, that's crazy, man. Okay, I'll probably just have her go here, right? That was pretty quick. Yay! So, I guess if I just leave her there, she'll do that, right? Or... select investigate. Okay, wait. I want to move this guy, too. Okay, I'll have him go here, I guess, then. Man, you're moving so much! Okay. So then I can do investigate. Okay, there's only these two. I guess I can maybe move them later, then. Okay, I think that's literally it, too. So, it's not too bad. And... Oh, inspect it? Is that what you do? Okay. Okay, so there we go. Wait. No, damn it! Okay, well, I'll try to get him to do it later. Whatever. Investigate. Start investigation. Wait, is Mitch with Peppa Pig now? What is going on in the chat? What is going on? Oh, the floor on closer inspection. I can see gaps between the boards. Wasn't that something that happened in Danganronpa? I think I remember. I think I remember which chapter that was. Maybe that explains how sound travels so easily down below. Okay, I guess it might be underneath the carpet. The gaps are also wide enough to pass a wire through. Oh. This might have something to do with how the culprit dismembered the body. Evidence acquired. Floor gaps. Ah, solving the connection between the floor gaps and the carpet caused a mystery point and evidence square to appear by the entrance. When we made the right call, having Techie Detective moved the entrance hall. Indeed we did. Sometimes solving one mystery leads to another. Be sure to keep that in mind. Alright, I'm not going to tell you what to do next. This time you must command the detectives on your own. Huh? There's no way I can do that. I'm incompetent, remember? Can't you? You've been giving great You've been holding my hand the whole time so far, just as I anticipated you would. Now you must exceed my expectations. It's up to you to unravel this bizarre and formidable a case. Her Hydrania eyes bore into me. He loves that word, rendering me speechless. She's serious. Her gaze holds no mirth, only anticipation. The chief of the DAs is looking to me, an utter incompetent. If I turn back now, how will I ever become an exceptional detective? How will I ever get her to love me? I'll do it. In fact, I'll go above and beyond. Good, show me how your mind works. Then, what is going on in chat right now? Why are Peppa Pig and Mitch getting together? Are they getting married or something? Oh, thank you, Fallen Redditor. Hey, Weeby, can't stick around, but I hope you're good. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, just trying out this game. It does seem pretty good so far. I look at the D-pad. The gears in my brain whirring frantically. Some mystery points are locked. You can access these MPs by solving other MPs beforehand, or by analyzing evidence. Detectives will still attempt to investigate locked MPs, so be sure to analyze whenever possible. This chat is chaotic. It's always so chaotic. Some mystery points are locked. You can access these MPs by solving other MPs beforehand or by analyzing evidence. Okay. Detectives will still attempt to investigate locked MPs, so be sure to analyze whenever possible. Okay. Man, girl, you're not gonna help me? There's someone spamming spoilers? God dang it. Is there any mods in chat to help? Damn. Really? It's like this game just came out! How very intriguing, mused the girl, imitating the genius physics professor of a certain TV show. Okay, here she goes. 7 hours remain until annihilation. Okay, should I have him investigate this? Hey, can we just like ban people who spoil, honestly? It's like, I just don't want to deal with it. Okay, I think he's probably good to move, right? Move here and then... Then what do we do for this one? Analyze or infer? Was it infer for this one? Or what was it? Yeah, this was so... Okay, wait, this infer thing is really... Okay, so analyze was this thing. Okay. Actually, would it be inspect for this one? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. That was what it was. Are you still blocking me? Come on, girl. Come on. Okay, and then it said to analyze evidence. Was that what it was? That helped, like, Okay, so yeah, I literally have to have them, like, analyze the stuff individually. I was like, how are they spoiling already, man? This game just came out. Oh my gosh. It's like, can't y'all take like 2 seconds? This one's inspect, I think? Yeah. I don't remember her really mentioning what, I guess I'll have her analyze something. Because other thing's locked right now, so there's not really anything we can do, right? Maybe the chandelier? It was kind of next to the chandelier, right? People spoiling, and then there's Peppa Pig and Mitch getting married. only in my chat, huh? Only in my chat. What is going on? Okay. Try the scratched. Oh, can she not? Wait. Oh, her analyzation sucks. Holy crap. Oh, inspect red spots? Oh, shoot. Wait, did I do the wrong thing then? No, okay, no, I did the right thing. Okay, cool. I guess maybe, should I just move her to another red spot then? And then she's blocked, so I'm blocked by her, so you know, it's whatever. Oh, the magnifying glass ones can't be analyzed? What'd she say I had to do then? That like, okay, so it's just that. What'd she say I had to do then? To like, I want to look back on what the instructions said. I feel like all these things sound like so similar. Okay. We'll still attempt to, okay. Some mystery points are locked. You can access MPs by solving other MPs beforehand. Or analyzing evidence. Yeah. We can't analyze any of the other evidence though, right? I think it might be the only mod here. Ah, man. It's a pretty small stream, I feel like, in comparison to other stuff. I guess I'll just move her for now. I don't know. Right? I guess so. Not totally sure, to be totally honest. Preliminary investigation. Oh, yeah. I guess I kind of forgot about that. I knew I was going to get super confused with this. Maybe I'll do preliminary then. Or should I just move you too? Okay, let's just do preliminary, whatever. What is this switch on the wall? There's a separate one for the lights, so this must be for activating something else. Wall switch. Yay! Aw, he's so happy. Okay, I guess that doesn't happen until later. Okay, and I can't move him anymore. I can still move her, though? Or no, I can't. I assume I probably need both of these people to analyze this. Just try checking it out. We still... Oh, it's just weird. I don't see any other, like, things to do. Oh, I'm doing... Huh. More preliminaries? It's like, I don't even know if I can right now. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll just move and hope that something happens. Analyze. Oh, I can analyze the new thing. Oh, wait. Fuck. I might have fucked up. Okay, that's what it is. So you can analyze. Okay, yeah. So it's these ones. I forgot. The evidence squares are the ones you can analyze. Okay. Oh, your analysis sucks. Never mind. Okay, who's got good analysis? Your analysis good? 3. Okay, cool. 3. Close enough. Okay, I guess we're gonna do another preliminary then. Oh, thank you so much, again. Just stop by to say hi to the chat since I want to do a blind playthrough. Have a good stream, Weeby. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate ya. Thank you, la la la. Love seeing you play this, and thanks for making me laugh over the years. It's been since I started watching. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by and for being a member. Appreciate ya. Okay, just gonna do a preliminary again. Analysis complete. Like I thought, the switch lifts the chandelier back up. You could use it over and over. It's a wonderful bargain, like a yogurt. Starter culture. Splendid. We couldn't infer anything about that MP before, but analyzing the evidence has made it possible. This will happen quite often. Anyways, ensure you find the information needed to properly make an inference. Yay! Oh, thank God. Now it's open. I guess, now should I move Doleful? I can't really move anybody anymore. Actually, should I move her to one of those other areas now? Whatchamacallit? Here we go. I keep thinking of Y is up here. I think I could probably move her because I don't think she can really do anything else in there right now. Are y'all shipping? Guys, don't. No, not me with Peppa. Don't do that. Weppa. Surprised nobody's missaid my name like that before. Okay, should I move him now maybe? Or maybe should I combine them? There's just so many possibilities. Mystic hasn't inspected yet? I thought I had him set to inspect. Yes, I thought I did. Oh, fuck it. I thought I saw somebody saying not to move Doleful, but fuck it! Fuck it! Let's move him anyways. Okay. Yeah, isn't Peppa like 5 years old? Let's not do that. Let's not. Okay, let's do... Should I do investigate now or preliminary? God dang it. I want to save Scum. Why can't I save Scum? I hate this. Okay. Preliminary. Let's do preliminary first. Why not? This information seems useful. Probably just do preliminary until I can't anymore, probably. Seems useful. I should share with the others. Yay. Oh, can I move you again? Really? Cool. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, never mind. Okay, I guess investigate then. 6 hours remain until annihilation. Girl, you still got me blocked? Are you serious? Girl. She is never gonna talk to me again. This is so sad. Come on, girly. Come on, don't be like that. Should I move? Maybe I'll move her here. I can't really remember how far Doleful could go. Okay. And then, what do I have to do? Like infer, I think? I think so, yeah. Wait, no. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Then I'll have her inspect. There we go. Should move Techie maybe then? Because he doesn't got anything else to do. Or wait, I can move you. You're kind of pointless. I feel like Techie's been a lot more helpful. Y'all should be with me with Mickey. Okay, that's better than Peppa. Mickey Mouse is 20. Mickey Mouse is like 100, dude. He's about to be like, what is it? When they're like the copyright falls out. Okay, preliminary. Why not? God, this song is so good. Duh. How intriguing, mused the girl, imitating the genius physics professor of a certain show. Okay, I guess they don't tell us that until afterwards, huh? I don't know what I should do with you. I don't think there really is anything to do. Older than the world. Mickey is older than the world itself. Now that is so true. Okay, let's investigate. Oh, wait. Were y'all not smart enough to solve this? Are you serious? Are you guys that stupid? Okay, fine. I'll move him too. Okay. Apparently, I think if I move him just like next to her, that's good enough, right? Okay. My bad. I thought, you know, 2 people could do this. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, can he not inspect it? Really? Oh, god damn it. Or wait, does it have to unlock it later? Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, just I know what I'm gonna have you do. Hopefully they just like unlock it next time, right? Just preliminary. This information seems useful. I should share with the others. Later, eventually. They solve things faster through assisting another character. Oh, I forgot about assist. Okay. Dang, there's just so much stuff to do. Man, I don't think he's close enough to assist, right? There's like people everywhere. Maybe if I put him here? Okay. Now can you assist? There we go. Wait. Why isn't it moving? Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So many choices. Okay. Preliminary again, maybe. Boost! There we go. So pushing the switch raises the chandelier back up. To use this in the crime, you'd need a way to change how the wires move. I think I'll catch a ride to the top and see where that gets me. Evidence acquired. Entrance door. Investigation complete. Continue to results screen. I guess so. Nice. Turns left. 5. Okay. So I guess it's like you can use... That's kind of nice. So you can use turns or whatever, but... Man, they don't let you save during that. I know what you are, Weeby. I know you're gonna save scum during that if I give you the opportunity. You don't know anything about me, Ideal. Wonderful, you gave such clear instruction. I truly am grateful to have you with me. Oh, let me know if the shipping comments get too much. Don't want you to be uncomfy. Honestly, as long as they're just memes, I don't really mind it, honestly. As long as it's memes and, it's not problematic. I don't know if shipping me with Mickey is really problematic. I think it's just a meme. I told the others to meet by the fireplace. We should hurry there ourselves. It's time for all of us to get to the bottom of this intricate, baffling case. Excuse me, Ideal! I call out to stop Ideal Detective as we make our way back. Please tell me, what's the real reason you brought me to this island? Oh, the red spots give you keywords. Nice. Oh, okay. I can't help but ask. I need to know the rest of what she was going to say earlier. After all, why would someone as bumbling as myself be invited to stand amongst a talented crowd of detectives like this? And for the chief of the DA to place so much trust in me, it's nothing short of bizarre. Is that guy going to interrupt us again? Going to slay our conversation again? I understand my limitations better than anyone. My talents are undeserving of your good graces. But the real kicker is the way you clearly know me. Just what is it you want from me? What's a nobody like me even doing on this island? I'm giving him an emo voice all of a sudden. My shouts echo down the hall as every pent-up question I have comes bursting out at once. I just can't understand why this world-famous detective would act so cryptic towards me. I don't know how I feel about the system. It's kind of cool, but it takes time to get used to, I think. Yeah, I feel like it's just kind of one of those things that's probably going to take time to get adjusted to. There's just so many options, and like, I feel like it's just kind of confusing. It's like infer, investigate. I don't know. It's just like a lot of stuff. I think especially like the M points and the E points? I feel like those were kind of confusing. Sorry, I've been a bit mean-spirited, haven't I? Ideal gives a wry smirk, then scratches her cheek. But, I mean, it gives you a lot of time to, like, kind of figure it out, I feel like, too. You literally have, like, 5 more investigations to go through before the game was like, oops, you fail. So, I guess it's good it does that, at least. Ideal gives a wry smirk, then scratches her cheek. My inner devil wanted to see that bewildered look of yours, and it got the better of me. I'd been planning to keep quiet until you noticed. This is our first meeting in 10 years, after all. Surely you can understand how I'd want to surprise you a bit, Watto. Our first meeting in 10 years. Wait, did you just know my name? Emo competent. I'm dead. Could it really be? My heart catches in my throat. You're that little girl with the purple eyes. Only one person. I only met one person 10 years ago. It has to be her. Called me by that last name. Called me by my actual name. But there's no way. I've dreamt of this reunion for ages. Inviting you here wasn't completely outrageous now that you've been scouted into the DA. My real name is Psycha Sharon Ford Holmes. Oh, that really is her name. Okay, so I guess Slay Guy actually did know her name 10 years ago. You saved my life. Yeah, it is that girl. She had like black hair though then. Oh, I got bleached, okay? That's impossible. Huh? A bleach and tone, you know? My voice comes out in a shout before I curb it. I breathe deeply, but the shock won't subside. I remember him saying that like he like blacked out or something. So I'm guessing like whatchamacallit. I can't think of it. I don't know, it'd be important to ask her, like, what happened after he, you know, blacked out. Ideal detective is Psycha? That can't be. I saw her covered in blood right before me. There's no way Psycha's alive. Avenging her has been my motivation all this time. It's really, it's kind of inconvenient if you're still alive. Psycha, can you be, like, dead? Since I've kind of been living my whole life, you know, for that reason to avenge you. So it's kind of a bummer. But now, calm yourself. Ideal comes close and softly cups my cheek. I'm startled by the sudden intimacy, but her arm around my waist. Okay, Riz. Ultimate Riz detective, more like it. Keeps me in place. You seem to have lost your memories of our time in that prison. It must have left quite the emotional scar. Oh my god, were we in Danganronpa together? No need to force yourself. It'll only cause your heart grief. Remember little by little about how you rescued me that day. Oh my god, was that kind of awesome? Yes, you were. Yes, that's what I said to the others. What I said to the others wasn't a lie. You truly did save me. You're the reason I'm alive today. But our enemy is far more cold and calculating than anticipated. I have no hope of preventing the DA's eradication alone. I need your help, Watto. I summoned you here because I'm in desperate need of your abilities. For now, please, just believe me. Really do kind of seem like we're the two survivors. Can you remember, like, in the last episode, they talked about how, like, a bunch of kids, the shock of the event made your hair turn white. Come on, Weeby, it's anime 101. That's so true. I forgot. Bleach in Town. It doesn't work in anime. They just have a traumatic event happen. What was I gonna say? Yeah, in the last one they talked about, like, I think it was literally like 16 kids were captured and like forced somewhere. I was like, it really did sound like a Danganronpa game. So I think we were put in that. It seems like we were here too, because like the flashback, you know, looked like that tunnel. I don't remember if Watto really said anything though. He was like, the lights are off, so you know it's a little different. It's too different now. Ideal gazes at me with sadness that reminds me of Psycha I once knew. That vulnerable, girlish expression, taking the place of her usual sagacity, was nearly identical. But I can't help but wonder if this is truly the same person. Is it really you, Psycha? You finally used my name. I couldn't be happier. Are you gonna dox me to the other detectives? A relieved smile spreads across Ideal Detective's face. It doesn't seem like an act. She's sincerely happy to be reunited with me. Remember, we detectives only share our true names with those we completely trust. No matter who doubts or suspects you, be it the others or even yourself, I will always be on your... She is so sus, too. I'm sorry, but... She is so sus. Because she can just tell us whatever she wants to, you know, about the past. And be like, yes, we were the best of friends. I've always loved you. I feel like we're going to have some flashbacks of her doing some crazy-ass shit in the previous Killing Game or whatever we were in. So stay by my side and observe my work. I'm certain you'll recall the truth if you do. She's definitely morally a bit rocky considering her, you know, friendship with Renegade or her willingness to let him be involved in the Killing Game. Or I guess in the DA, I mean. And the fact that he's on like a name basis with her. It's like, girl, why do you trust him so much? Oh, fun fact, sharing Forward Hope is Sherlock Holmes' original name, but was changed because Doyle's wife found it ugly and told Doyle to change it. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Thank you for the trivia. Appreciate you. Between her continence as chief of the DA and as a vulnerable girl, I'm not sure which is real. There's so much cause for suspicion. And yet... I still don't know the truth, but I'll choose to believe in your words, which is to say, I want to believe them. Because you are very pretty. I played the past out of my mind countless times, wishing I could have saved you, Saika. I wasn't able to do so back then, so I truly want to believe what she's saying. That Saika's alive, even if those sweet words are mere deceit. At least he's a little sus, too. I mean, it's true that she could just be like, yeah, I'm Saika. More like, Psycho. But still, I don't buy it 100% like you said. I'll stick with you and try to figure things out. Such as whether or not you're telling me the truth. That's all I wish for, Watto. Observe my every move with your utmost attention. If I have one request, however, it's that you stop calling me Ideal. It's far too formal for my liking. Wait, I thought we were not supposed to, you know, say each other's names, at least around the other detectives. When it's the two of us, would you mind calling me Saika? Like, back in the old days? I'm just thinking about the idea. The idea for not actually being Saika, that being, like, super weird. Like, she really is some totally other girl, and she's just like, yeah, call me Saika. Oh, wait, what did he say? I think I missed that. Oh, wait, just a second. I didn't mean to actually believe you're Saika. I didn't mean to actually believe you're Saika yet. Stubborn as ever, aren't you? And always over the silliest things. Very well, address me as Holmes, then. The other detectives know me by this name. Okay, so that shouldn't be a problem. Got it, Holmes. This is our first step towards friendship, Watto. Holmes' face beams with genuine elation. The fact that it's moving me so easily is proof enough that I'm a rookie detective. Come on, Watto Hojo. Get it together. Stop simping, damn it. The D-pad pings with a notification. The others must have gathered in the living room by now. Okay, I think this is like the little trial thing. Now, shall we close the book on this case? I follow Holmes as she heads into the living room. I don't think they really... Do y'all remember if they explained, like, what happens if we get it wrong and or what happens to the person we, like, name as the culprit? I feel like they didn't really, like, explain that. Because we don't really have, like, a mascot yet. We just kind of showed up and then... Oh no, the old man was dead. I know, it's just weird because in the investigation thing, it was like, till annihilation. It's like, kind of made it seem so, like, I don't know, rough. Like, does it have, like, higher stakes than I, am assuming? If I stay by her side, the truth behind why I was brought here may finally come to life. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm just not having, like, a lapse in memory or something. Lapse. I feel like, speaking of lapse, I feel like, Renegade's design kind of reminds me of, like, a older version of, what was his name? Was it Lyle? Or was that the ship name? All 13 detectives, including Holmes and myself, gather around the room. Holmes adds a few locks to the crackling fire before returning to address us. Oh shit, did I save? Did not. Oh god. No! Damn it, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each of you for doing your part. Due to your efforts, we have uncovered the method used to dismember Senior detective. Now it's simply a matter of laying it out. Then please tell us, Holmes, who is the culprit? Oh, how like a commoner so heedlessly jumped the gun. Before revealing the culprit, is there not a matter we must clarify first? What matter would that be? Why, the method by which Senior Detective was slain, of course. Renegade's like, please don't use that word. Everybody's gonna think I did it if you say that. I agree. Instead of focusing on who did it, let's consider who could have outdone it and eliminate some of the obstacles in our way. I hope the logic in this game is better than Wolf Game. How do you suppose Senior Detective was killed, Posh? Put simply, within artifice working in concert with the chandelier trap. Artifice working in concert? In concert with the chandelier trap? You mean I set into motion when I opened the door? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That makes sense. The chandelier had crashed down the moment I stepped through the entrance of the manor. Yeah, this person was really trying to set him up. Oh, yeah, I think workaholic detective. He was my prime suspect, actually, since, like, I don't know, he was, like, blaming me so hard, you know what I mean? The chandelier had crashed down the moment I stepped through the entrance of the manor. After that, I was out cold until the DA arrived. The culprit utilized the trap, but for what purpose? Have you ever played with clay, incompetent? Say you wanted to cut it in half as cleanly as possible. How would you do it? Even a knife would give you some trouble, no? And back in school, I remember we learned to wrap a nylon string around the clay and pull it to split it apart. Yeah. Good. Now for the next question. Following that principle for cutting clay, let's think of the old man's body. What would happen if you wrapped a sharp wire around a person, then tightened it? Yeah, that was what I was thinking too. You mean... Senior Detective's mutilated body flashes across my mind, and my skin prickles. That wire was definitely sharp enough. If you were to wrap it around someone and yank it, they would be sliced apart almost effortlessly, just like clay. You get the idea, I presume. If one wanted to cut something with a wire, their best option would be to wind it around and pull. Clay's one thing, but could you really pull hard enough to, like, slice a guy up? Because, FYI, that stuff does not look easy to handle. A salient question, Downtown. Indeed, the crux of this trick is how the wire was tightened. Okay. I mean, I assume it kind of, like, looped maybe through, like, the gaps in the floor. I feel like I can't say gaps in the floorboard without thinking of Danganronpa V3. You know, they got the wire or, like, a string through, like, the gaps in the floorboard, connect to the chandelier, connect to the door. So when you open the door, the chandelier falls, it pulls the string up, and then, you know, slices the thing. So, so what method could have been used to pull the wire once it was wrapped around Senior Detective? Any ideas, Posh? The culprit may have had a dash of cleverness up their sleeve, but my upper-class intellect saw right through it. Put simply, the culprit used the falling chandelier to pull the wire taut. Yeah. How would they do that? The chandelier is up in the entrance hall, but the crime took place down in the basement, right? You're a dumbass. Dear me, very well, I shall elucidate. I feel like some of the choice of words in this game is interesting. Some of these words I've just never heard before. Elucidate the matter so elegantly that even a commoner would understand. The wire was attached to the chandelier so they would move in tandem. When the latter fell, the former would wind up automatically. Yeah. Excuse you, this explanation isn't mine to give. Posh Detective cuts Holmes off with a huff, then continues where she left off. Okay, that just reminded me of Danganronpa. Poor Senior Detective, man. Oh, damn it. Oh, God. I almost feel bad for being such a little turd to him the whole playthrough when he was alive. It's not my fault you were so sketchy, old man. This is your fault somehow, weeby! After sedating Senior Detective, the culprit had fixed the wire to the chandelier, which had been lowered to the floor. Okay, the chandelier had already been lowered to the floor. Okay, so did it go up when the door opened rather than down? Oh, press the wrong button. Then they threaded the wire through the gaps in the entrance hall, allowing them to connect it with the basement. Oh my god, the gaps in the floor. Yeah. Would a wire really fit through the floorboards, though? It's certainly if the cracks are large enough for sounds to travel between the two spaces. A thin wire should pose no issue. Once the wire fed down to the basement was wound around Senior Detective, the chandelier was raised back in position. Okay. When the chandelier came plummeting down later on, it pulled the wire taut and dismembered the victim in one fell swoop. Does that make sense? I feel like it would make more sense if he got dismembered when it went up rather than when it goes down again, you know what I mean? Unless it was connected to something else. But it would need to be connected to the door, right? And voila! The culprit managed to kill Senior Detective without dirtying their hands and successfully obscured the time of death. Was he knocked out or something too? A superb deduction, but I would like some conclusive evidence. Watto, do you remember the trace this gimmick left behind? Yeah, fuck me. I should have looked over the evidence before I started this trial. The trace it left behind. Now that she mentions it, something suspicious did catch my attention during the investigation. I feel like whoever did kill Senior Detective, I would be kind of suspicious of them too, but we'll see. Now she mentioned it, something suspicious did catch my attention during the investigation. The scratches on the chandelier, the switch on the wall. Armor Detective, God, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Okay. Probably the scratches on the chandelier or the switch on the wall. What was the switch on the wall? Turns out this purpose is to hoist up the chandelier trap. Okay, probably that one then, right? I'll just go with this. Oh, god damn it. No! Get it together, there's no way. But it has to do with the chandelier. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Oh, hey, I gave it back. The scratch of the chandelier. You're already fucking this up. That must have been left by the wire when it scratched against the metal. Well, I don't know. Excellent, that's precisely right, Watto. Oh, man. Good thing you're not some blonde bimbo dumbass. The chandelier is quite durable, so if anything were to cause the scratch, it would have to be extremely sharp. Like a wire saw, capable of cutting through even steel, perhaps. Gah! Then it's just like you said, the wire saw and the chandelier trap were paired up for this little stunt. So, how does it feel, incompetent? How does what feel? Slow on the uptick, aren't we? What I mean is, how does it feel to know that Senior Detective was killed by the chandelier trap? Oh, yes, he was getting wired and cut to pieces. He wouldn't— oh god, what the fuck? This really is the Kamina sprint. He wouldn't have gotten hacked into pieces if you never opened that door, you know. Oh god, it's kind of your fault even if you didn't do this. Oh yes. Oh, it's so beautiful. Hey, why do you guys let him hang out with us? Shock lances through my spine and I begin to break out in a cold sweat. So it was all because of me. If I hadn't triggered the trap. Damn it, if only I didn't open that door. I knew I should have gone to that other building. Then Senior Detective would still be alive. Even now, I can feel the doorknob in my hand. To think that at that moment a man was being sliced apart right below my feet. Combined, Kenny, so true. The trap that I triggered. He's such a douche. How does your first kill feel? Oh, mindfold. Great, let me tell you. My parents were homophobic, so it doesn't really matter that I killed them. Like sinking into the mud of a swamp, huh? Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Stand down, renegade. Down, renegade, bad boy. Keep your lips shut until I say otherwise. Don't glower at me like that. It makes me tingle all over. It's just chat simping for renegade, as they should, honestly. This is your second and final warning. Shut your mouth. I'm still gonna do the Kamina sprite, though. You can't stop me there. Cowed by Holmes, renegade detective seems to cut his losses, backing down. Holmes then turns to me, all signs of anger wiped clean from her face. I know you're shaken, incompetent, but you need to set that grief aside for now. And the rest of you, save your blame and suspicions. Any of us could have triggered the trap at the door. It was unavoidable. As a matter of fact, Incompetent actually did something remarkable. Something remarkable! I always hated that old man anyways. His actions forced the culprit to make a fatal error. I did something remarkable? Really? Really? What could she mean by that? As much as I want to demand the answer, I'll wait to hear the rest of her deduction. Yo, Posh, the crook used the fallen chandelier to cinch the wire, right? Hey, did I not say as much? The wire worked in concert with the chandelier. Yeah, but wouldn't that just move Senior up and down with the chandelier? That wouldn't really be enough to kill him, right? Thank you. I thought you were supposed to be like number 3 or something, Posh. What? I see what you're saying, Roddy. For the wire to dismember Senior, Detective, a strong upward force would be required. Oh, thank God. Okay, it is explaining it. I was like, I feel like that's not enough to kill somebody, but maybe that's just me. Man, my voice is gone. And you're suggesting that using the downward momentum of the chandelier wouldn't have accomplished that, correct? Downward momentum. Not sure I follow you there, but yeah, something like that. You're right. This is a sticking point. Whatever to do, could you provide us with a rejoinder, Posh? Right. Well, you see, the thing, is, throw her a lifeline, Incompetent. Tell her, Incompetent. Do you recall who was initially investigating with Posh? Or like the beginning of this investigation? There was only one detective who was initially investigating with Posh at the start, and that was Gourmet Detective. I'll never forget her beautiful necklace. Gourmet, am I right to assume you figured out how the chandelier's downward momentum was used to kill Senior Detective? Do we just get like multiple choice questions for like the trial part? Oh my, you looked like you were just about to get to the tasty part. So I didn't want to interrupt, but if you insist. The culprit used a pulley system to connect the wire and dear Senior along with it to the chandelier. Piece of cake. Of course, they used a pulley system. It was so obvious. I suppose it just slipped my mind. Okay, a pulley system. Connect the wire and dear Senior Detective along with it to the chandelier. Okay. A pulley system, like what you use in a well. How would that help in this situation? Why was there even a switch to lift up the chandelier and lower it anyways? Well, I guess for cleaning maybe. I guess that actually does kind of make sense. It's not as tricky as it seems. Here, I'll break it down for you with a diagram. Ooh, another one. Still here, lying on the floor. No matter how many times the chandelier has been dropped, it can always be raised back up to the ceiling using the wall switch. That mechanism can bear considerable weight, so much so that it was able to lift up a voluptuous vixen like myself with ease. Hoisting dear Senior up would have been even easier considering how much lighter he is. So you're saying you rode the chandelier up to the ceiling. Okay. Oh yes, it was quite... I feel like she's being sussy. It was quite the wild ride. I feel like she just always sounds like she's flirting. Plus, I discovered a juicy clue when I reached the top. It was a hook, the one the wire was probably hung on. It's designed for mountaineering, so it'd be sturdy enough to withstand the tension. Why are you saying it like that? With the wire draped over the hook then, tied to the chandelier, you could adjust the slack in the wire with a sharp jerk. Dear Senior would have been bound to the ceiling, unable to do a thing. What a horrible trick. Okay. Was he... No, he couldn't have been alive then, because he'd be like screaming or something. The traces of a necrosis on Senior Detective's limbs indicate that he was pinned up there for quite some time. I shudder to think of it. With this pulley system in place, all that would remain is to descend the chandelier with a rope and wait for someone to open the door. Okay. That was what I was, originally thinking too. But how would you gather up the rope you used to climb down the chandelier? Oh, you precious dimwit, you. There is so many ways one can collect it after the fact. Chat is down bad. Between Gourmet and Renegade, chat is down bad. For example, if you use a bowline or slip knot, you can undo it upon reaching the ground with a simple tug. I'll show you sometime. I'm at a loss for how to respond when presented with these knot options as if they were obvious possibilities. Aside from armor, no one seemed fazed, as if it was just common detective knowledge. I really am terrifyingly out of my depth here. Oh god, do we have to show that in the diagram too? Oh, that does make sense as to why the blood was on the ceiling too. Now it explains it. There you have it. The culprit finished their preparations long before we even arrived on the island, and put the manor behind them. And then I opened the door, triggering the trap, yanking the wire up with the pulley system, and slicing Senior Detective apart. To think that someone would orchestrate such a kill while their victim remained down in the basement. I just can't fathom it. I feel a shiver run down my spine at the hidden culprit's ingenuity, as well as their barbarity. What a craven deed! Using another's hand instead of dirtying one's own to commit so heinous an act, it is beyond forgiveness. So the torn piece of carpet I found in the entrance hall was cut by the wire as it shot up from the basement, right? Okay, that makes sense too. It seems like kind of a quick trial, at least in terms of discovering how they did everything. I guess they'll probably get like more complicated as we go on. We still don't really have any evidence as to who it could have been. You know, it wasn't me, okay? I was locked in a locker. Granted, I do have, you know, a bad habit of forgetting large parts of my life randomly, but, you know, I probably didn't do it. Correct, I analyzed the fragment and can attest with 100% certainty that it was severed by the wire. When the wire was pulled through the gap, it shifted and sliced the carpet in one spot. Therefore, the culprit never did a trial run. How sloppy they must be to leave so many clues. They never stood a chance at besting me, heir to the illustrious Pinkerton name. Girl, you were not doing that good. But the question still remains. Who is responsible for this? Huh? Is it not clearly this commoner who opened the door? He was Girl, like, she has way too big of an ego for how, like, not smart she is. He was disreputable from the start. How did they get Senior tied up in the first place? I mean, they probably just did it beforehand, right? I don't know. No, once the trick was set up, the culprit would merely have to wait for someone to inevitably open up the door. In other words, it could have been anyone. Triggering the trap may make incompetent the prime suspect, but he's still one of our own. I mean, it's like, it just seems so obvious that they wouldn't want to be the one to open the door. You know what I mean? It's like, why would they go through all of this to open the door themselves if they're going to put together this big ass like trap? They're obviously going to want to frame somebody, and I'm the easiest to frame. You know what I mean? Now, hold on there, workaholic. What could you possibly mean by that? We spent hours traveling here from the mainland today. In what universe could any of us have been responsible for this crime? Your suggestion is deplorable, even for a commoner. Those people in Snarks were killed, like, over a day ago, right? Does that mean one of us could have done it back then? The killer could have wiped out everyone on the island, set up a trap, and then bounced up to meet up with us and put on the innocent act. If the culprit's really the quartering duke, they could totally pull that off. That piece of trash is literally the worst. He's like the reason we even have to be here in the first place. I don't even have surveys right now. You know how hard it is for me? Grr, the nerve. How dare they turn us on one another? I'm gonna talk again. Hey, now let's back up a bit here. There's something that makes this even worse, you know? Just think about how gruesomely it's sliced. Okay, we don't need to go through that again, Renegade. Renegade detective cuts in gleefully. Even worse. How do you mean? Fucking Kamina Sprite. Isn't it obvious? Things would be fine if we could still track down the culprit. But worst case scenario, they've already escaped from the island. Oh, sad. The atmosphere tenses in an instant. As much as we hope to believe otherwise, it was a possibility we couldn't ignore. Yeah, it's like, why would it have to be one of us? It's not like Danganronpa where we're trapped. Super trapped here. Like, there's a possibility of the Quartering Duke showing up, killing, then, you know, peacing out. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I like this song too, dude. God, the soundtrack's so good. If we're assuming this is the work of the Quartering Duke, is it only rational to conclude that he's booked it by now? He's successfully destroyed HQ after all. He's even left us with the parting gift of senior detective's murder and body parts. I call the arm, by the way. Why stay after that? If it were me, I'd hightail it the second I was able, never to return. That way I wouldn't even be suspected. Unless I have a strong motive to do otherwise, that is. No one can argue with Renegade's words. I suppose it takes a homicidal maniac to give us some perspective on another. See, this is why he's necessary. Just like he said, it'd be counterintuitive for the culprit to remain or even return to the island at this point. Oh, here we go. Now it's dropping. I hope y'all can hear the music. Then this case is impossible to solve. Oh, yep, if anyone's to blame, then we may as well be wild mass guessing. That's an impasse if I ever saw one. He's doing the crazy sprite. Oh, I look so funny just standing there next to them. I examine everyone's faces again. Their eyes are filled with a suspicion and hostility that wasn't there before. I believed I could trust them just moments ago, but now a dark shadow hangs above us. The culprit already fled. We'll never crack down Senior Detective's killer. But if they're still here, they could very well be among us. Either way, it's a bitter pill to swallow. It's no surprise the team's morale is taking a hit. Stiff upper lip, ladies and gentlemen. This investigation hasn't ended yet. Holmes' voice dispels the gloom. It's true. The sad music now. Regardless of our actions, the reality of the situation is a tragic one. However, it's a detective's duty to attend to the aftermath of any tragedy. If we hesitate, who else will take the mantle? Huh? Holmes sends a wink my way before making her announcement. As mentioned previously, the culprit made one fatal error, which I shall now share with you all. After all, reversing tragedies is precisely what we must do, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if any of these songs are like the characters' themes. Like if the last one was maybe Renegade's theme. I can see it. I don't think I'd really heard that song before then. Thank you, Lucky Cat Luna. Hi, Weeby. Just joined the stream. What do you think of the game so far? Just got my limited edition for my Switch. Oh, neat. Yeah, it's pretty fun so far. It is interesting. It's kind of like opposite of Danganronpa in the way that like the investigation is a lot more like interactive. And then this kind of trial part is like not really interactive at all. I mean, you just kind of do like, you know, ABC. What is it, like multiple choice answers so far? I do kind of miss, you know, mini games like Nonstop Debate. And, well, I don't miss Hangman's Gambit. But it is interesting so far. I like the characters a lot. The story's good. The art's really nice. Same with the music. So I'm enjoying it. Hope you enjoy it too. For this particular trick, anyone could have performed the killing act, so long as the proper preparations were made. It's possible the perpetrator has already fled, though if they are still present, they could very well be part of the DEA. How does Holm intend to turn such a desperate situation around? I believe someone has yet to share their theory. Incompetent. You know to whom I refer. God, you are so the Tagami. Tell them incompetent. The investigator who hasn't spoken up yet is Rowdy Armor Bookworm. None of them have really spoken up. I think Bookworm said like a little something, right? Has Armor said anything? Let me check the evidence. Though a cross-section of Senior's body were too precise to have been carved by human strength, blood-stained ceiling at the scene of Senior's murder, there was blood on both the floor and the ceiling. The fireplace was lit. Without wood, it would go out. The fact it hasn't must mean something. A glove found in the fireplace, while it doesn't seem fireproof, it is extremely resilient. There are thin marks on the sturdy chandelier, as if it was scratched by something thin. Yeah, I got that already. The cut is quite clean, much like cross-sectioning of Senior's body. As it turns out, its purpose is to hoist up the chandelier trap. The floor has slight gaps that allow gaps in the floorboards to travel down the basement below. It appears the doorknob needs to be turned in order to activate the trap. Okay, really not that much. I kind of feel like it might be Bookworm though, right? Because Armor didn't do shit during the investigation. What's he gonna say? Okay, whatever. We'll try Bookworm. Yay! Bookworm, you were looking at the fireplace when you noticed something, right? What was it that you saw? So you were spying on me then? Get lost and die, Humbert, said the girl to the perverted youth. Her detest for him clear. Why do you hate me, bro? I haven't done anything to you. What? No, that's not. That's enough, Bookie. Apologies, incompetent. I'm afraid her social graces are a bit lacking. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna cry alone in my room later tonight. It's fine. I give a strained laugh as I attempt to recover from the mental blow I was just dealt. Weren't you chomping at the bit to tell everyone about the fireplace? Come out and say it. I intended to, whether or not I was asked, huffed the girl matter-of-factly before beginning her explanation. When we first entered, this fire was lit. Something felt off about this, so I spent my time pondering the matter. The girl began. Something was off. What matter are you talking about? The style of Hardish isn't commonplace in this country, so it's no surprise that she would be unaware that these fires don't burn for long. Unless wood is added regularly, they will not last more than 6 hours. Even 5 would be an exceptional amount of time. I think the investigation was, what, like 9 hours total or something? So it really needs to be tended to. But isn't it possible someone started a fire because they were feeling cold? I know it's March, but this island gets pretty chilly. It is Morgue Island, after all. No proper detective would use a fireplace at a crime scene, you sexual deviant. Wait, what have I done to you, girl? Hey, if anyone's a sexual deviant here, I think it's, what's-her-face, gourmet detective, said the girl chiding the would-be offender. What have I done to you? Oh, right, it's fine. I feel like Wante was just like that dog meme with the fire surrounding him. This is fine. It's just as Bookie said, I doubt there is a soul among us who would use the fireplace in this situation. The only individual who would is the culprit. They had some incentive to ignite these flames. And it happened within the last several hours. You both noticed something vital. The very act of lighting the fire was quite a blunder on the perpetrator's behalf. Burn the evidence? I guess they did find, like, the glove in there, right? It appears they were unaware of how long the fire would burn, but that is precisely why they lit it. There was no other choice. They had to light the fire? Indeed, all to dispose of the gloves necessary to manipulate the wire saw. Okay. Saying this, Holmes fishes a single black glove from her pocket and waves it at us. As you all know, said wire saw is so fine that it requires specially made gloves to handle, gloves which the culprit possessed. Were these gloves to be found on any of our persons, the owner would be quite suspect, ergo their only recourse was to burn them. Okay. I don't know if anybody was really wearing gloves. With that, Holmes flings the gloves into the fireplace. Bye, Rune. Thanks for stopping by. Disappears into the flames, hissing all the while. It may have been made of sturdy material, but it clearly wasn't fireproof. I managed to find the burnt remains of a glove in the fireplace, the girl reported to the chief. So, the glove didn't burn entirely, despite the heat. Perhaps forming a pact with the Ifrits would have better served them. Not sure what that means, so we'll just ignore that, the girl said dismissively. I like how she's just roasting everybody. Brilliant discovery, Bookworm. From this, we can deduce that the culprit lit this fire in an attempt to dispose of the gloves. Now, what further conclusions can we draw? I'm sure you could tell us, Mystic. Naturally, had the culprit escaped the manor, they could have discarded the gloves any number of ways, not least of which being the ocean. I guess, like, I'm trying to think, too. Because, I mean, it would be too obvious if somebody was just, like, missing a glove. It's like, hey, guys, I don't know who did it. And there's, like, one glove. Or I guess, actually, they find both gloves now that I think about it. But I don't know if it would really be somebody who, like, usually wears gloves. They probably would just, like, be aware of the wire. Was it Armor or Doleful that was aware of the wire being, like, super sharp? I feel like it was one of them that, like, mentioned it. Was it? I can't remember. Naturally, had the culprit escaped the manor, they could have discarded the gloves any number of ways, not least of which being the ocean. The fact that they attempted to do so within the manor instead suggests that the gateway was not in the cards. A getaway was not in the cards. Yes, precisely so, Mystic. The sole path from Gorgamgast to Snarks is a straight shot. Apart from that, there is only a cliff, no person could easily descend. Most importantly, during the several hours after our arrival, we never failed to keep watch. Not one soul fled from the building. Put another way, whoever lit the fire is still inside the manor as we speak, said the girl, following the chief's logic. They're still inside the manor? It's one of us. The detectives eye each other suspiciously. But of course, why wouldn't they? If the culprit is still inside the manor, that means they're hiding within our group. Remain calm, ladies and gentlemen. While it is disrupting to have the culprit among us, there is one more fact critical than any other. The fact that the quartering duke is without a question inside this very manor. Oh, but how can you be so sure? Yeah, I was like thinking that too. I was like, how can you just like automatically deduce that the quartering duke is like here too? It's all thanks to you turning up here incompetent. Me? What do you mean? Holmes chuckles lightly before continuing. The quartering duke, you see, did not account for your presence. Two fatal errors suggest this is the case. Firstly, a trace of the crime still remained. Had it all gone accordingly, I suspect the original plan would leave no such evidence. Then, Man, does that mean... Does that mean the quartering duke is not the old man? No, it can't be. It has to be him. It has to be. He was the one. God damn it. Well, okay, besides him being dead. But I was like, well, no. Okay. Well, he definitely couldn't have done this because he's, you know, he's all chopped up and stuff now. But, so they weren't. I was just trying to, like, think. I'm probably just like overthinking things. The old man was the one who invited me. I guess on the chief's order, she was definitely the one who wanted me here. So it can't be ideal. It can't be me. Obviously. I don't know. I was like trying to see if I could, oh God, no. Ooh, no. I was trying to piece something together, but I think there's nothing important to piece here. Then as Renegade pointed out, we would have assumed the Duke already escaped, throwing our investigation to disarray. Ignore my ramblings. I see if the Duke's goal wasn't to put us off his scent, there wouldn't have been any need to engineer such a complex murder. That was not very game theory of you. I was trying to piece something together. I thought I had something, but I didn't. For all intents and purposes, this should have been an unsolvable case. However, Incompetent triggered the trap earlier than anticipated. What's more, he passed out in the entryway. I mean, is this person really going to be the quartering duke who did the murder? That just seems too easy, because I feel like the quartering duke, like, he's going to be, like, the big reveal at the end of the game, right? So, like, the old man just forgot he invited you. That's so true. He had to have killed himself and be the quartering duke. I mean, unalived himself. Don't hurt me, YouTube. The culprit was likely panicking. Inside the manor, with all the windows fitted, the front door was the only means of escape. But with this boy unconscious by the door, the chance of him waking and catching them as they fled was too great a risk. With no knowledge of his background or ability, it would be unwise to try and kill him. As the others were en route, the culprit opted to hide. Flustered, they saw their chance and used the fireplace to dispose of the evidence. Well, my deduction is quite sound, yes. Probably like the quartering duke is like multiple people. Like, well, I guess that might be a spoiler for SDRA 2. I guess I can't say it. But, you know, like the thing in SDRA 2. He's got like underlings or something, maybe. They're all detectives too, for some reason. No one contradicts Holmes' statement. She's right. If there was any irregularity in the culprit's plan, it would be me. I may lack experience, and I failed to save Senior. And it may be thanks to me that I opened the door and killed him. But it's thanks to me that a major flaw was introduced to the murderer's plan. So in a way, I'm kind of the hero. It's a bit ironic, really. What can I say? I never considered that possibility. You have some nerve saying that after all your misleading comments. I'd wager you had this figured out, but decided to stir the pot anyways. Oh, you know me so well. Now wait just a moment. How can you be so certain the quartering duke is the culprit? The duke's murders are characterized by two simultaneous victims. Even with the deceased staff here, this case is entirely different. Doesn't the duke, he like to, whatchamacallit, he liked to target people who were, like, bad, right? Because I remember, like, the people in the furry suits that he killed at the beginning of the game. Like, one of them, like, cheated on their math test. The other was, like, a bully or something. And he's like, see, we should just kill them both. Therein lies their second mistake, Posh. Han? Posh falls silent. Holmes turns her gaze to me, then smiles coldly before getting into the heart of the matter. In the original plan, the individual who opened the door was intended to spring the trap and die alongside Senior Detective. That is to say, failing to produce a second victim was the courting Duke's greatest mistake. I beg your pardon? Oh. Now I remember when the trap sprung, I felt a pain in my head that led me to avoid the trap. By all means, I should have died right there. Oh, thank God for my protagonist buff. Did somebody else... Okay. I was like, I couldn't remember if somebody else saved us, or... I guess he just has really good, what is it? Like, reflexes. Ultimate Reflex Detective. In other words, I nearly avoided a tragic fate as the Quartering Duke's latest victim. Duke is a Chapter 3 killer? Basically. Hold on, are we a bit quick to assume this was the Duke's doing, just because there could have been 2 victims? It may just be another copycat, you feel me? Stop asking questions you know the answer to. Renegade detective, a fellow serial killer such as yourself ought to understand, This was not simply... Should we at least have him in, like, handcuffs or something, you know? Like, I feel like I have seen, like, I don't know, detective movies use, like, a serial killer to help with cases, but, like, usually they have him, like, tied up, you know what I mean? Nope, he's just out in the open, perfectly fine. This was not simply to sow the seeds of discord. It was a declaration of war. Killing Senior in such a risky way is proof of that. Reveal the truth, or you will all be dismembered. That is what he means to tell us. Okay. Okay. Reveal the truth, or you will all be dismembered. Wouldn't you want them to not reveal the truth, though? You know who he is? Ah, things are getting interesting. I, for one, am ready to have a ball, my dear Holmes. With Renegade Detective satisfied, Holmes claps once again, turning the attention back to her. He seems a little too excited. Very good. Now to briefly summarize. The Quartering Duke. Oh, hey! Oh my God! It's like our closing argument music. Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! I hope this music's not copyrighted. I want to use it in videos. Oh hell yeah! The Quartering Duke came to the island a few days prior to our arrival, murdering all personnel present. He affixed Senior Detective to the chandelier, ensuring he would be killed when it descended. Following that, the Duke left the manor. Later, while we were at the research facility, they sent a message to me using Senior's voice, luring a portion of our group back to the manor. We have no idea who did this, but we got the closing argument already, baby. In doing so, whoever opened the door to the manor would die at the same moment as Senior Detective, producing 2 victims. I guess technically we do kind of know who it is, since we know it was the Quartering Duke. The Duke's modus operandi. This was also meant to conceal the Duke's presence and facilitate his escape amidst the chaos. Or so went the plan, at least. But it was that exact moment when things went awry, when an unforeseen individual triggered the trap earlier than expected. Oh man, this song's awesome. This deviation prevented the culprit from fleeing. In their panic, they disposed of the evidence in the fireplace, but it didn't burn completely. So concludes my synopsis. Now we must ask, where is the Quartering Duke? Surely has the irregularity you can tell us incompetent. He's still inside. Okay. Thank you. He's still inside the manor. Got him. So much got you. The Quartering Duke is inside the manor. Precisely, the Quartering Duke himself stands among our ranks. We must take advantage of this opportunity. Incompetent has granted us. Lock the doors. Oh yeah, weren't all the windows like barred or something already anyways? It's weird because like I don't think the door is locked though, but the windows, there was like something fucky with those, like concrete on the outside or something. We must take advantage of this opportunity, and competence granted us. Having suffered blow after blow, it is now our turn to act. The game is afoot. Let us bring an end to this tragedy drenched in deceit. Oh, we're not gonna figure out who did it? What is that meme from Sailor Moon? I've saved the day. You didn't do shit. I've saved the day. Who is the culprit? The title of this video. We still don't know. 100. Well, thank you very much. That's a pretty easy trial, not gonna lie. Sure thing, girl, but can we, like, put a pause on the whole investigation thing? It's, like, totally boring. Given the situation, downtown's casual demeanor feels monumentally out of place. We pretty much solved the mystery. All we gotta do now is, like, catch the bad guy. Yeah, we just gotta wait for him to do it again. Why don't we take a break and, like, chill for a bit? Give him some time to murder, you know what I mean? No lie. I'm, like, mad hungry right now. Besides, it's not like talking in circles is gonna go anywhere if we're all running on empty. Hear, hear, Lady Downtown. Pray let us heed her wisdom. What was the annihilation thing about, too? It didn't mean anything. The culprit was unable to make their escape. Correct, in which case, we ought to regain our strength and prepare for the battles to come. A valid point. Factoring in travel time, we've been going at it non-stop for about a day and a half or so. Holmes chuckles ruefully at Downtown and Armor's comments, but speaks with a clear, firm voice. Let us take turns standing watch at the door. In the meantime, as Downtown suggests, the rest of us can relax and enjoy a meal. Let's just give him time to murder again. It's fine. Now, he won't do it twice, guys. That would be lame of him. Oh, wait, can I save again, actually? No, I don't think so. Right, that's, yeah, no. Ooh, I like this one. Some finger wagging music. With Holmes' words, the group lets out a collective sigh of relief. No one has to say it. We're all clearly exhausted. The detectives chatter away as we head towards the dining room. The atmosphere has finally become calm and relaxed. Oh, hey, that thing again. What is up with that? Brain blast! I swear someone's gonna poison something. Me too. That's what my first thought was too. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if it would be that quick, but I could see. It'd be interesting if it did happen. Despite that, the tightness in my chest won't disappear. I groan quietly as I feel another migraine coming on. It's just like when the chandelier fell, as if I am not myself. Oh. Does he have like a premonition when somebody's about to die? Is that it? Because, yeah, I think, okay, he got the brain blast when I went into the lab and all those people were dead. And then he got the brain blast again when senior detective died, and now he's getting it again. Oh, shit. Are we not even going to make it to the cafeteria? Hey, you good, dude? Does your head feel okay? I've got some painkillers if you need them. You mustn't overexert yourself. Hold tight, for I shall be your steed to the dining hall. It's fine. I don't need to be carried. Or maybe it's just like when they are about to see a dead body? Is that what his, spidey sense is? After some time, the pain recedes, but I can't understand it. Why is my body such a wreck right now? Hey, Downtown, can I get one of those painkillers later, just in case? Sure, no prob. Just don't forget you owe me one now. Why do I kind of feel like she's gonna die? Maybe it's just because she was the one who said to go to the cafeteria. I do? Now come on, let's hit the dining hall. Don't want anyone getting all sus about us hanging back too long, I don't want them to think we're like dating or something. That would be disgusting. Downtown doesn't wait for me to respond. I think she's like the same age as Watto, right? It's a little weird because like, I feel like the characters in this game are a lot more like the You're Gonna Die cast, where like you got some old farts like Workaholic, some children like Bookworm. Downtown doesn't wait for me to respond, instead pulling my hand and leading me into the dining hall. Hey, Weeby, where are these people going? We have Mexico, McDonald's, Florida. Where are these people going? I don't know. Where do you guys think they should go? The dining room is buzzing with chatter. Some ingredients were left in the refrigerator, so Gourmet Detective cooked us a meal. Workaholic, Renegade, and Doleful agree to keep watch while the rest of us gather around the lengthy dining room table. Oh yeah, the funky song's back. All right, everyone, soup's on. Oh, I already tasted the ingredients for poison. Oh, so kick back, relax, and enjoy the meal. I had the same thought, Weeby. Poison, but that could have killed you. It would have been much easier and safer to use my forensic friend. Oh my goodness. This is why I love Techie. I love his little names that he has for all of his robots. Quicky Liggy. No worries, little man. A bit of stuff ain't enough to bring down Gourmet anyways. Oh, wait, can I save again? God damn it, dude. Why can't I save again? Jesus. Oh, nope. I could have sworn it was the plus sign before, right? Oh, there we go. I feel like sometimes the controls are a little weird. I think it definitely wasn't working a second ago. It's like when their mouths are moving, I can't do it. It's like this, see? You should guzzle down any old poison like it were a sody pop. That's so true. Oh, Rowdy, when you put it like that, I practically sound like a monster. I've sampled all sorts of toxins since I was a kid, so I guess I built up a tolerance. I was kind of figuring that might be the case since she's like the gourmet detective. Cyanide has too much of a kick, though, even for me. A little too spicy, you know? So you really do have a super palate. How alarmingly impressive. Oh my gosh, this spaghetti is the bomb. You're like just as good at cooking as you are at eating, Gourmet. Indeed, the sauce is excellent, rich yet refreshing, with a complex taste that lingers in the mouth. Just what is the sauce precisely? Downtown, figure it out, won't you? Who, me? How should I know? Can we at least give the mystery-solving shtick a rest while we're eating? But life is full of mysteries, is it not? As detectives, it's our job, our legacy even, to find them. Eureka, this bittersweet flavor. It is surely lemon, is it not? A great job, Armor. Oh, you did so good. Not quite. I can't see lemons having any place in this sauce. Poor Armor. Damn it, I must try harder. It's okay, he's trying. That's what matters. What rubbish! Lemons are exceptionally juicy. So who the heck wants a juicy size? Wait, how are you even gonna eat in all that metal? I was wondering that too. Through the slits of my helm, of course. Behold! And what the fuck? Ew, you are so nasty for real. Can somebody please clean my armor after I finish? Do not slip your carrots into my soup, Bookie. Without them, you'll be doomed to never grow any taller. They do have like a little familial relationship going on. Is he really? He's not really her dad though, right? Carrots smell of dirt. They're disgusting. He's just like, eat your veggies, little one. Carrots smell of dirt. They're disgusting, and I hate them. And although vitamins do impact your health, they won't affect the body's growth. Therefore, not eating them will not impede my height. Your logic's flawed, said the girl, swiftly destroying his flimsy argument, his piece of shit argument. Huff, enough dawdling. Eat your dinner. Gourmet took the time to boil the carrots, making them both tender and easy to eat. Mom made this dinner special for you, and you will eat them, sweetie, or no iPad time. But I want to read on my Kindle. Why does she give me iPad kid vibes? She's on her Kindle all the time now. Oh, send them to Disney. Oh, that's why you guys are talking about Disney. Listen to Mystic now, Bookworm. A detective cannot afford to be picky. My, how nostalgic. As a girl, I simply loathed bean sprouts, refusing to take even a single bite. In fact, but now they're my absolute fave. Bean sprouts, that sounds like a rather humble meal from a member of a distinguished Pinkerton family, said the girl, eyes growing wide. Well, you're not really rich, are you? Her family has fallen on hard times of late. Oh. And now does security work to make a living. Oh, wow. Interesting. Huh. She takes such pride in her family, though. I guess it's like one of those things where it's like a noble bloodline, but like it's still not doing so well on money. I'm surprised she still talks about commoners and stuff. Even so, you're looking at the woman who revived there. We haven't the time for your hearsay. The Pinkertons are now, as ever, the very finest of detectives. Rest assured, I shall reveal the true nature of the quartering Duke. Oh, no wonder she wants to become like the new DA head or whatever to like bring her family up again and unveil the truth. You all seen soon enough. You'll see. I'm unable to mask the surprise on my face as I listen to the others chat in harmony. Even after seeing something so horrible, they're still able to have a normal meal. It goes to show how amazing they are. I, on the other hand, haven't been able to take a single bite of the food on my plate. Before me is a savory soup full of hearty veggies, toasted baguette slices, and fluffy eggs scrambled together with smoked meat. That does sound good. All the food looks delicious. All the food looks as delicious as it is inviting, yet I can't hold a hand holding my spoon to budge even an inch. Yeah, for real. Do y'all just forget about that? Ugh. Yeah, maybe not soup, too. I feel like that might be a little, I don't know, harder to eat after saying something like that. No matter how hard I try, I can't keep the grisly sight from earlier out of my head. I feel like just like crackers would be the best thing to eat. Everyone else saw the same thing as me, but I'm the only one paralyzed by it. God, how pathetic can I be? Just a little. How could I be traumatized by seeing a cut up dead body of an old man I knew? I mean, like, God, I'm such a baby. I mean, I'm a member of the Alliance myself. I need to strengthen my mental fortitude so murder scenes won't bother me this much. Yeah, toxic masculinity. You look rather tense. Are you quite all right? Holmes is seated next to me, her voice a low whisper, such that only I can hear her. Sorry, just had something on my mind. Don't worry about me. You're a poor liar. That murder scene robbed you of your appetite, didn't it? Huh? Oh yeah, I kind of wanted to check something. It's not still on the demo, right? Yeah. Okay, because I think before it mentioned, well, yeah, it mentioned demo on the side. I was just kind of curious. I guess the demo probably ended after the trial thing. Huh? I got it how easily she sees through me. It's plain as day from the look on your face, not to mention this is something everyone who fancies themselves a detective has gone through. Alright, I'll try to get used to it as quickly as I can. And it's like, you don't have to. No need for that. Homicides aren't something you should get accustomed to, for real. But what do you mean? I blurt out the question before I can stop myself. Precisely what I said. It's not uncommon for detectives to encounter tragedy, but even so, we mustn't consider it a mere fact of life. Oh, this part is still in the demo? Jesus, how long is that demo, dude? Observe through the others. Though the others seem cheerful, you'll catch a strained look on their faces from time to time. Such cheer is intentionally projected so as to cope with the tragedy we fail to prevent. They're doing it on purpose? Aw, that makes sense. It's like, I don't know if you could really ever get used to that, you know? They still look sad every once in a while. Looking again at the group, I can see hints of tension during the lulls in conversation. I see, so it's not that everyone just instantly moved on from Senior Detective's murder. Rather, they're steeling themselves, shrouding their weaknesses as they continue to untangle this mystery. Yeah, I mean, God, it'd be hard to, because they actually knew Senior Detective, you know what I mean? Like, but also, you know, if the Quartering Duke is among us, they probably don't want to show their weak side to him, since that is kind of like, whatchamacallit, you know, a pretty big part of this game. I think this game, the demo is like 5 hours long. How long is the game then? I think the game's only like 20 hours long or something along those lines. It's really not that long. Oh my god, Zoomer. It took me 9 hours to finish the demo when I played at LMAO. It should be ending pretty soon though, I believe. Holy crap. Yeah, we haven't seen Renegade's reaction. Anyone who considers death and violence a daily reality has no business calling themselves a detective. Those who are brave, who abhor tragedies and work tirelessly to reverse the damage they cause, those are the true detectives. So too must you steel yourself, Watto. Be a true detective, one who will never give it, no matter what may befall you. Yeah. My hand is still frozen in place, gripping my spoon, but no matter how long it takes, I'll finish this meal in front of me. Not only that, it's like he should eat, you know, to help him get stronger and stuff, but at the same time, you know, it's like, you can't just like push down emotions, especially with such traumatic situations like this. That's never a good idea. Not only that, I'll become a real detective, just like Holmes said. Everyone, come quick! Oh, Jesus. Workaholic's voice echoes through the room. I turn to see his flustered face at the doorway. There's a bright light by the heliport next to the research facility. The culprit could be attempting to escape by air. Oh. What? What the fuck? Huh. Like how you can only hear armor walking. The group rushes outside the manor. I haven't seen Renegade like at all. Oh, there he is. Oh, I'll take a look over yonder. Just what could be making that glow? I'm sensing serious danger. Whatever it is, I don't think we should get close to it. Renegade points off into the distance, where something is definitely shining. The paved area over there is a heliport, which means that light could belong to a helicopter. Though I didn't see anything there when I checked before. Oh my god, me literally. Okay, I'm so Delulu, but the way, what I'm imagining is like a helicopter landing, and then Grandpa's just like on it, senior detective. He's like, I'm back, bitches! You thought getting sliced up could kill me? Yeah, fucking right. A girl can dream. I'm saying something. It's big and oval and standing on the heliport. It's painted black, so I can't make it out good, but my gut says it's real bad news. Probably a trap set up by the op. But we need to make certain if it truly is a helicopter, or an action will allow the perpetrator to flee. Now wait one moment, we passed by the heliport earlier, and there wasn't a single thing to be found. The target dog, no! Oh my god, I hope it is the target dog. God damn it, target dog. The target dog's just like, this is what you get for shopping at Walmart. Damn it. I should have known. I'm sorry, target dog. I'm so sorry. How could there suddenly be an entire aircraft? It's impossible. I've heard there's a hangar located beneath the heliport. They could have lured us to the manor in order to slip away. Which means we need to get moving at once and stop talking. Without delay, Ideal begins doling out orders to each detective. Oh god, are we split? Let's split up, gang! Oh Jesus Christ, somebody's dying. Workaholic, Posh, Downtown, Techie, Mystic, and Bookworm. All of you will stay here. Okay. Workaholic, Posh, Downtown, Techie, Mystic, and Bookworm. Once we make our move, the enemy may target the manor. Be on your guard. Very well, we'll handle things here. Be careful, Chief. Okay, at least it's like pretty good groups. Pretty big groups, I mean. The base will not be breached on our watch. This I vow! Very good, I'm counting on you all, my fellow detectives. Armor Rowdy, Gourmet, and Renegade, I want you to accompany me to the heliport. I don't know why I'm talking so hard today. Doleful, get to high ground and keep watch. If anything seems amiss, contact me via D-pad immediately. I'd like to come too! Okay. Doleful interrupts Holmes. His voice wavering. Was he sent? Wait, where was he sent? He wasn't sent. Oh my god. Girl. Okay. Armor Rowdy, Renegade, coming to me to the heliport. Did he even get? Oh yeah, Doleful get to high ground. Don't keep watch if anything seems amiss. Oh, with all that trembling and shaking, just look at the state you're in. You're sensing something quite horrific, aren't you? Are you certain you'll be alright? Just keeping watch with Rowdy would be doing plenty. I'm definitely afraid, but my ability only works if I myself am in danger. That's why I want to stay close, not keep my distance. That's the whole reason I'm here. Well said, little man. Don't sweat it. I got your back, see? I may not look it, but I'm 17, you know? You're older than me. What? Oh my god. I don't know why. I thought Rowdy was like... maybe it's just because I gave her like the Karen voice. I thought she was like 35. She just looked young. You're older than me, my bad. Didn't mean to patronize. Just slug me to make it even. I think it is just the voice gives me like 40-year-old woman. Like we're making a humble living down in Alabama. As for you, incompetent, what will you do? What we discover may be even more disturbing than what we've encountered before. Will you remain at the manor or come with us? She doesn't look 35 or 40 at all. I really think it's just like it's just the voice that I gave her. I will. She's a middle schooler? Oh, go with Holmes. I guess I got no choice. I'll come with you, Holmes. I'm a member of the DA myself, after all. Right, I'm glad to hear it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, onward towards the light. Let us see precisely what trap the enemy has laid for us. Oh, wait. I might save again. I feel like, I don't know, some important shit's about to come. Come on. Somebody talking about choices in chat. I feel an odd sense of calm on the mountain path, despite the underlying tension. It's likely because I'm surrounded by so many talented detectives. As long as we're together, there's nothing we can't handle, I'm certain of it. And more importantly, Holmes is by my side. She's without a doubt the finest detective around. In more than one way, her abilities are, well, ideal as a chief of the skilled bunch. We've only spent a few hours together up until now, and yet we're getting married. Getting to experience the talents of the DA's members has been enough to eclipse even the Duke's overwhelming tyranny. Honestly speaking, no matter how fearsome this Duke is, I can't imagine these detectives could ever be defeated. Even with the uncertainty of whatever trap our investigation may uncover, I rest assured that everything will be fine. Well, Roddy, we've descended quite a ways. Are you able to identify the source of that light yet? Nope, sorry. I can make out the outline, but no clue what it actually is. It don't seem like no helicopter I ever seen though. Yeehaw! More like a giant metal drum with a huge shiny eye on it. Like an alien ship or something. A giant drum. A Bookworm's 11. Okay, I thought Bookworm was probably like a middle schooler. Dang, do they have the ages of the cast in the whatever, the lexicon or the roster? I don't think they do. I feel like I got confused at one point because I think it just has it for him. I wish they did, though, honestly. It is so funny to me. It's like the world's greatest detectives. An 11-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 17-year-old influencer on TikTok. It's getting increasingly difficult to determine what that object may be. Helicopter or not, we should be able to identify it by now. Naturally, our pace begins to quicken. Careful, Ideal. Whatever it is, it smells terrible. Oh, the scheme is making me tingle. The perp's got a real knack for this. Stay back, Sir Doleful. No matter what befalls us, I shall protect you all. I love Armor. He's so innocent. Okay. Okay, yeah, there literally was a helipad. Kind of forgot about that part. As we talk, the light draws closer. Until... Oh my god, it is the target dog! Damn it. That sounds shit. It started moving. Moving. As Rowdy shouts, the light, which had been glowing in front of us, begins to approach. At that moment, Doleful's face goes white, and he lets out a scary cry beside me. Everyone, we need to... Oh, you seem like you remember... Were you also in Danganronpa V28 or whatever? My senses, they're telling me that certain death is coming. Oh, that thing too. I thought he like recognized it for a second. Back to the manor, ladies and gentlemen. Make haste! At Holmes' command, we turned our backs to the light and began to run. You never run towards the light, you guys. In the distance, I hear an ominous mechanical sound. The noise grows louder and louder until it's bearing down upon us all. When I look back, a horrific figure is practically on top of the group. Now, Armor! Rock everyone, I shall rendezvous with you all at the manor. Armor! No! Armor! I love you! I hear Armor heading towards... No! Armor, don't sacrifice yourself! But then... What is the... Armor screams, no! He's the best boy! He's the best boy! What could have happened? We need to help him, but is there really anything I can do? What in the world is going on? Help him! I don't care, Watto! Sacrifice yourself! Ugh, God damn it. Right when I was thinking about how much I love Armor, even if I won't make a difference, it's still better than not even trying. Yeah, hell yeah, let's go die. With my mind made up, I do an about face. The first thing I notice is Holmes. He must have just turned around herself. Then right in my line of sight, I spot it. No, the target dog. A colossal black shadow. Just as Rowdy had said, it resembles a giant metal drum. Its figure, several meters tall, looms above us. It looks down, then rushes forward while emitting a shrill mechanical noise. Huh. Is it gonna be like the mascot of the game? Wait, that's... Yeah! The trauma I suffered years ago resurfaces in my mind. This was the very same thing that attacked us back then. But why is it at the DA headquarters? So that's how it is. So you've come back, bitch! I'll show you how it's done. The comment slips from Holmes' mouth. As if the presence of this thing confirmed her suspicions, she braces herself and lifts her fist before issuing her command. I remember, like, the other, like, murder case with the kids getting captured and stuff. That was, like, a different murderer besides Quartering Duke. I can't remember what their name was. I'll have to look at it later. Don't turn back. I'll buy us some time. You go on ahead. Yeah, fuck him up. But... I said go. You're no match for it, even as a group. Damn, moron. If anyone should be on the rear guard, it's me. Ideal is far stronger than you, Rowdy. I know it's difficult, but we should trust her on this one. This is all my fault. All because of me. Someone else is going to... Save those tears for later. We need to figure out some way to deal with this. Despite our conflicted feelings, the group begins to run. But what should I do? Can I really just leave Holmes behind? How about we save Armor? How about we save the best boy? You know, like Holmes, she's a little sus, so I think I'm good, personally. She's like pretty and stuff, but you know, Armor, the best boy. Don't tell me I failed to protect you a second time. I'm sure she's gonna be good on her own anyway, you know what I mean? But Armor, he's a little goofball. He needs the help. Don't make me repeat myself. Holmes glances my way. Her profile beams with a deep, genuine happiness. You've saved me once already. Now it's my turn to do the same for you. It would be pretty crazy if she died, though. Damn. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I kind of could see her dying. Because, like, Senior Detective already died, and he seemed really important. And then it's like we're not going to actually learn about our past if she dies. We'll have to discover it later through, like, flashbacks or something. Ah, no. Okay. Ah, damn it. I thought she had plot armor, but now I'm starting to think she doesn't. I steel myself and turn my back to Holmes. Then I take off in a sprint with every ounce of strength in my body, as if I'm running from the very reality unfolding behind me. That's... Ooh! I hear a grating, clangorous sound, as if something metallic were being struck. The overbearing noise that had been pursuing us now recedes into the distance. It must be Holmes' doing. She's the chief of the DA for a reason. Surely she could hold her own against that monstrous thing. Oh, fuck. Maybe, just maybe, my concern is misplaced. Oh, no. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You're jinxing it. If anyone can handle this and make it back safely, it's Holmes. You're totally jinxing this. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. He really is the dog. The flames surrounding him. Thank you. Oh, God, she's so dead. She's so fucking dead. Thank you, Watto. As if sensing Holmes' gratitude, I find myself turning around to face her. Oh, shit. I knew it! God damn it! God damn it! Oh, man, I was kind of hoping she would die off screen, but nope. Fuck you, target dog. Behind me, I see a fountain of bright crimson spray into the moonlight. Oh, man. It catches the light briefly before showering down on the ground below. Oh, my God, right when it got reunited with her. A beautiful white figure is suspended amid the scarlet, her presence, which felt so imposing. Damn it, she is the perfect character to die, though, right now, because she's like somebody we can learn more about through flashbacks. God damn it, God damn it. I thought she had plot armor for a second, but nope, not even close. Beautiful white figure is suspended amid the scarlet, her presence, which felt so imposing only a few moments ago, seems insignificant now. Her limbs, once graceful, now hang like a marionette with its strings cut. Oh, of course she's gonna die, too, for us to, like, grow. Because she was totally leading that trial, too. We didn't do shit. The sight seems so unreal. I doubt my own eyes, however. Fuck you, target dog. The sound... Can we stop looking? The sounds of rendering flesh and spraying blood snap me back to reality. The blades of that pitch black monster pierce through her slender body, arcing upward into the sky with strings of red. Jesus, he's still going? The merciless act is repeated once, twice, 3 times in a vivid, unadulterated display of violence. Saika's body, which had barely remained standing, begins to sink limply towards the ground. I'm saying Phoenix. I'm telling you, her plot armor was cloth. So true, dude. Basically. Thank you, Crocomancer. Damn it, Watto, you were too much of a Saihara Kenny. You got your waifu. Damn. Let's try not to say spoilers for Danganronpa games, though, in the in new games, though, just in case there's people who haven't played them. But I appreciate the donation. That is funny. Sigh. I try to yell, but no words come out. My throat quakes, unable to muster the sounds. As her body slumps to the earth, my voice finally rings out. Psycha! Damn, that's so sad, man. Oh! The opening? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Longest prologue ever. This is like Kingdom Hearts 2 length prologue. Man, hopefully he will get his memories back and we can learn more about her. Oh, hell yeah, the music. Brain blast! The Quartering Duke. Oh, looks so good! Those creepy ass stuffed animals, man. It kind of seems like he is gonna be the mascot. Serial killer versus 14 detectives. Detective rank 100. Oh, he's so cute, though. I love him. 4, Renegade. Gourmet, rank 9. Posh, rank 5. 10, 14, 20. Ah, Techie 2, he's so cute. Senior. Unranked. Super sussy guy. I was kind of where we see that logo of the Quartering Duke more. Creepy hands and stuff. Downtown, 22. Ideal, number 2. Oh man, it's so sad she's dead already, dude. At least, yeah, it's like, I guess it's better for her to die than somebody we haven't gotten to know very well and can't really learn more about. Brain Blast! Yeah! Hey, we're texting. Inspect this. I'm gonna block you. Sobbing and vibing at the same time. Same. Boost. Ah, that one looks cool. That screenshot's awesome. Me and Renegade aren't gonna be besties? Oh, whoa. Interesting. He had like the reflection of like the Quartering Duke's like mascot in his eyes for a second. That was kind of interesting. Yeah! Woo! The demo's finally been beaten. I still can't believe how long that was. It was crazy. Longest demo ever, dude. We have like almost 6 hours saved. That was so good though. I like it. Interesting though. I feel like it is a little weird that he had the Quartering Duke in his eyes like while he was staring at Psycha. But you know me, I'm always blaming the people who are dead. Psycha! As I attempted to run towards her. Incompetent, you have to stay back! A hand reaches out and stops me from behind. I turn to meet Doleful's stern expression. He immediately starts to run, forcibly pulling me along. We can't waste what precious time our chief bought us. You have to make it out of this alive. Doleful. Tears still linger in Doleful's eyes. He must be grieving too. But despite that, he's quashed down his fears to soldier onward. Sorry, let's keep moving. I release his hand and run on my own. He's right. Our morning can wait. Right now, we need to survive this. Renegade, I sense a threat. It's coming from the cliff. You're touching right now. Oh. Man, he's got like super spidey senses, man. Copy that impeccable timing, Dolly. As Doleful calls out, Renegade kicks the rocky face of the cliff beside him. Not one moment later, I hear a loud rumbling from above us. All I ever do is attract danger. Stick around and see for yourself. Oh god, it's back! Rocks rain down, pummeling the black machine with an impact no human could survive. Once again, I'm shown how terrifying Doleful's power can be. What happened to Armor, too? It's like we saw, you know, what happened to Ideal, but we have not seen what happened to Armor. However, I'm just gonna pray that he's alive. Beep, 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 beep. The automation immediately bursts free from the rubble, letting out some kind of metallic war cry as it resumes motion. You cannot defeat me. Eek, that didn't work. I hope, no, he's not dead. Come on. It was off screen, guys. He's fine. He's fine. He's not dead. I believe in Armor. If he died off screen, then that means he's still alive. That's what I always keep in the back of my head when I watch like shows or play games like this. If it's off screen, they're not dead. Not even a scratch. Even if he's the mastermind, I don't give a shit. He's still alive. Not even a scratch. It's tougher than your average tank. Just the thought makes me tingle all over. Save your tingling for later. I don't know why that seems so funny to me. Save your tingling for later. We managed to stall it for a bit, so let's get going. It's just so weird. Yeah, what did I fucking tell you guys? What I fucking I never doubted my boy for a second in the chat. Y'all were like, Armor's dead, Weeby, stop being Delulu. No, he's back and better than ever. He's gonna kill this guy in one hit. Here we go, Armor. A bellowing voice erupts from behind. Yes, wait. Is it okay to tell him to slay? I can't tell. Slay the target dog egg thing. I fail to notice that Armor caught up to us until I see him clinging tightly onto the black machine. The grapple like wrestlers. Armor must have seen Holmes' body, yet he still charged in without hesitation. What an incredible resolve. I'm a little scared for him though, because you know, I think there's like knives and shit in those holes, in those black holes. It's okay though, we'll see. But his strength is outclassed, if only just, and his massive frame is slowly being pushed back. My good compatriots, it matters not what becomes of me. No, how dare, no, it does matter what becomes of you, bestie. You must press on, post haste. Oh no. What, no, you're coming with us too, Armor? Nay, were I to let loose this metal beast, it would surely annihilate you all. Though I may have failed to protect Ideal Detective. Oh no. Why did you finish the sentence? I can still save the rest of... Armor, please. Oh no, oh no, oh no. He's got good armor, okay guys? He's gonna be fine. Armor Detective is prepared to give his life. It's no different from when Holmes gave hers. We need like a Mitch. We need somebody to sacrifice. There's nobody I dislike though. There's nobody for me to sacrifice. I'd be like, no, let's just throw him there instead. All I can do is watch helplessly. We have to escape. We need to escape. Hey, Armor, jump on the count of 3. Huh? Jump? Gourmet is suddenly standing next to me and in front of her. Gotta get a taste of the Japanese fine spirit. Rowdy wields a massive log that I can only assume she picked up somewhere. Oh, you're so dashing, Rowdy. Remind me to give you a kiss later. Hands to yourself. I'm like a middle schooler, even if I do sound 35. Rowdy hurls the log towards the black machine. 1, 2, 3. 3. The log rolls beneath Armor as he leaps. Oh, yay! Look at that teamwork. It smashes directly into the machine. The log seems to have lodged itself between its legs, compromising its balance completely. It feels like we finally made a dent in its armor, so to speak. Oh, that's right. You mentioned having plasma knuckles back in the basement. They must be incredibly powerful, right? Verily, my good sir, the time has come to unleash the energy stored within this right hand of mine. I hear a loud crackling. Oh, hell yeah! Fuck him up, Armor! As Armor swings his right arm at the tottering black mess. Taste steel, fiend. Thine end is not. Oh, here we go. He's got his fucking like shonen move that he's even named Plasma Knuckles. Fuck him up. Yes. See, guys, I told him to slay and he did it and everything worked out in the end. So therefore, I think that canceled out all the times I've told people to slay and it hasn't worked out. With a thunderous crack, my vision is overwhelmed by a blinding flash of light. When my eyes adjust, I see the machine has been pushed back considerably. That must have been Armor's doing. His fearsome blow was aided by an electric current, a rather powerful one, evidently. Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god, this thing will not fucking die! But the metal thing doesn't look one bit addled. In fact, it seems ready to charge towards us at any moment. Now it's pissed. What? Is it invincible? Armor, now's our chance to run. Come on, please. No! Somebody carry him! Somebody fucking carry him! My apologies, but in utilizing my plasma knuckles, my whole body has been rendered numb. What? No, Jesus, no God. No, no God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Adam, Eve, other Bible characters. Armor moves so stiffly that I have no choice but to lend him my shoulder and run with all my might. Yes! We can't throw away this opening. Our combined efforts made for us. If it weren't for Holmes, we would have died before we got this far in the first place. The scene replays in my head. In the end, I couldn't bring myself to call her Psycha, even when, deep down, I truly felt it was her. And now there's no way to confirm if Holmes really was the girl I once knew. Okay, don't hate me for this. Don't hate me for this. Just because I'm a very suspicious person. We did see her die on screen, but we only see her back. You know what I mean? What if there was, like, I don't know, somebody else that just kind of, like, was dressed like her that got in place of her? I don't know, man. With any kind of mystery game or show or anything, I'm always trying to think of, like, loopholes, you know what I mean? For twists later. So I'm, like, not 100% sure she's dead either. Her and the old man, I'm like, nah, they're both alive. They're both good. I really, like... You know, normally I joke about being Delulu, but I think I'm actually Delulu in this one. Because I, like, legitimately believe they're alive. And now there's no way to confirm if Holmes really was the girl I once knew. Just a thought, okay? Just a thought. You know, I'm not going to fault you for mourning her in the chat, but I'm just saying, a little sus, a little sus. Damn it, damn it. As we run, I vent my anger to no one in particular, but ultimately, I'm angriest with myself. Armor Detective fought for our sake, and yet all I can do is lend him my shoulder. After running for quite a while, we arrive at the manor where the others are waiting. My word, what is the meaning of this? Oh, shit. And where's the chief? I don't see her. I don't know yet. Forgot about that. The remaining detectives panic as they see the black mass approaching behind us. There's no time to elaborate. Get the fuck inside. I'll explain later. Quick, open the door. And why should I do the bidding of a commoner? Do you have any idea how the prestigious Myris just let us in? That big black clunker's about to make mincemeat out of us. Now open the goddamn door and get inside, will ya? All right, already. You're scary for a 13-year-old. Code by Rowdy's Ferocity. The group wordlessly rushes into the manor as soon as the lock clicks. Hey man, is this what's gonna trap us inside the house? See, I know nobody's gonna want to leave the house when the guy's out there. A loud banging echoes through the hall as the mass repeatedly slams itself against the door. It continues as if goading us to come out, but the door doesn't seem to budge an inch. I shudder to think what would have happened if we hadn't made it back in time. Ink the door, it's... No need to fret. This manor doubles as an emergency shelter for the Alliance. It may look like wood, but it's reinforced by steel. Plus, these windows are bulletproof, and not even tank shells could break through. Damn. It's almost like somebody set up this place on purpose to be like that, you know what I mean? Like this was their plan from the get-go. Yeah, all the windows are bulletproof. Interesting. The Duke fucking set this up. Thank you, Brian. This game does a good job at making me like the characters. I was screaming for Armor to survive. I know, me too! That's something I really like about this game so far. I feel like that's, like, the most important thing for me when it comes to, like, just honestly any kind of piece of fiction in general. If you can make me care about the characters, then, like, I'll watch anything they do. But it's like, you know, you gotta care about what happens to them. So I really like that about this one. I think that's something that Wolf game really missed the mark on, you know, which is why I didn't really have a too favorable of an opinion of that one. The banging persists for several minutes until finally it goes quiet. But although our enemy seems to have relented, I can't relax one bit. I wonder how long Armor's going to be in that state, though. I'm worried that monstrosity will come busting through the door at any moment. Oh, thank God you lived, Armor. We lost Ideal, but we kept Armor, and at the end, that's all that really matters. The rest of the detectives are in the same boat. No one can mask their fear after that horrific thing came chasing after us. There's only one person in a good mood. Oh my God, motherfucker. Oh me, oh my. What a predicament we're in. Oh, I'm getting the tingles again. I bet you guys know what that means. I really don't want an explanation. And what is there to make light of? Where has Holmes run off? Oh man, I forgot. She like, oh man, I feel like Posh is gonna be really upset because her and Holmes had like that rivalry, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was like a really friendly rivalry, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like they were really close. She's gonna be super upset. Like, I feel like she even said something about like, you can't die before I surpass you or something like that. Where's Holmes run off to? And what on earth was that horrid thing? I demand an explanation. Well, now do you really need one? Our chief ideal detective was killed. Cut down by that black whatever it was. Beg your pardon? Renegade's words chilled the entire room. Those of us who... He's the worst person to deliver that news. Oh, she was cut up. There was blood everywhere. Oh, she suffered so much. It gave me the tingles. Those of us who were with Holmes hang our heads while the others look at Renegade with incredulous faces. Oh, pish posh. Ideal isn't simply intelligent. Her prowess in battle is unmatched. Surely this must be some clever ruse of hers. Oh my God, she is just like me for real, guys. Finally, somebody gets me. Yeah, did y'all even see her face when she died? Because if you didn't see her face, you know that means in a mystery game that she could still be alive. Yeah, that must be it. She's made us believe her to be dead. Also that she can come jumping out when it suits her fancy. Oh, that woman. She vexes me so. She's so silly and goofy. I like how this is like trying to correct me in my little theory I said earlier. Nay, Lady Posh. I'm afraid Lady Ideal was undoubtedly slain. When that metal beast attacked, I leapt forth to impede it, but its blade struck my helm, upon which I fell, momentarily unconscious. Even Target Dog knows that Armor is the best boy. That's why he saved him. He just knocked him unconscious and then moved on to the other girl. Those same blades attacked Holmes too. I'm glad your Armor saved you. Indeed, 'tis fortunate that I yet breathe. However, my brief moment of weakness proved to be fatal. Aw, man, he's gonna blame himself for that now, too. When I came to, I witnessed Lady Ideal being torn asunder. I rushed to her side in a trice, but it was too late. She had breathed her last. Woe, the bitter sting of regret. Had I only espied those hidden blades sooner, or awoken faster, I could have shielded her. Oh, man. If only I had been stronger. If only. Curses! Curses! Oh, man. Poor Armor. The entrance hall reverberates with the sound of Armor's gauntlets pounding against the floor. Oh, no. The little guy. No one doubts his testimony. How could we? He's far too stricken by grief for it to be a performance. I know. Man, he's just a softie. All right, let's clear things up. We walked straight into the enemy's trap, and our chief was killed. Ah, boo-hoo, sad day. Okay, moved on. Now the metallic monster's out there, and we have no way of leaving. At this point, our only option is to lay low for a while and stay put in this manner. The very same place where senior detective's murderer, the quartering Duke, still hides. This manor where the Duke is hiding. Everyone falls silent at Renegade's words. According to Holmes' theory, the Duke is still somewhere in Gorgamgast. What's worse, he could actually be hiding within our ranks. Uh-oh. Nobody says a word, but it's obvious that all of us have begun eyeing one another with distrust. I'm gonna be shocked if they don't start suspecting Renegade. Like, why would they not? If this was his plan all along, the Duke is even more formidable than I thought. Here in this room is a close circle of detectives, with each one suspecting the rest. We've been lured into an extraordinary dilemma, one that I have yet to see in the pages of any mystery novel. Renegade detectives' words leave the hall. Deathly quiet. It's obvious what we must do. Posh is the first to break the silence. Well, I'm kind of surprised she's taking it so well. Because I feel like it's probably sunk in for her now. I know she was being Delulu, but... We must expose the Duke lurking within these walls. As Ideal Detective suggested, I'd wager he was responsible for her demise as well. Yeah. Wow, Posh, aren't you phased at all? And what makes you assume I'm not? Yeah, I figure she's trying to cover it up. I apologize for my volume. Even an aristocrat such as myself would be shocked by Ideal Detective's passing. But that only serves to emphasize my point. We need to find the culprit at once, and this group needs a chief to carry on her vision. That being said, there's no better suited than yours truly, Posh Detective. I swear to uncover the cad behind Ideal Detective's untimely end. I shall be commencing my investigation at once, so if you'll excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna investigate though. She was killed outside. But Posh, working alone is too dangerous. I guess just the manor in general. Hold on, I'll come with you. Because we found that knife or whatever earlier. It seemed like, based on the other CG, there's like a trap or something. Workaholic scurries after Posh as she strides towards the hallway by herself. I consider going after her, but stop myself. Things should be fine as long as Workaholic is with her. I guess since, like, Ideal, like, believed in me and, like, you know, seemed to be so supportive of me, that might be why they decided to let me take up, like, somewhat of a leadership position at some point, you know what I mean? Well, now's as good a chance as any to take a peek at my room. Your room? At your room? Are they assigned to us? Naturally, this manor was designed to host guests from the outside world, such as us. Oh my god, I call the flower room. Though it's unnatural for there to be so many at once, so some of us will have to share. Oh. In confidence, you may take room 101. The one Ideal would have used. You didn't have to tell me that part. You'll find the keys within it. So I'll be staying in Holmes's room. Oh, awkward. Not sure what to think. I failed to do much of anything. Does someone like me really deserve a private room? During times of emotional distress, it is more vital than ever to eat and sleep well. Mystic speaks to me as if reading my mind. I know how it feels to lack the power to save those who are right in front of you. Helpless. You blame yourself, but what's done is done. At times like this, you must focus on repose. Only a rested mind can render proper judgment. Man. Thank you, Mystic. So sad. Bookie, let us retire to our beds. To bed ourselves. You must be tired after being up and about since early this morning. I'm fine, said the girl in a dignified manner. Dignified was it? Your eyes are drooping shut. Now then, everyone, let us reconvene tomorrow for breakfast. I shall be preparing authentic British fare. Oh, British? Are you British, mate? Oh, I shall be prepared. Oh god, I suck so bad at British accents. British fare for you all to enjoy. Oh god. Bro, so you're just gonna make us beans and toast. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm not gourmet. Leave me alone. Having said his piece, Mystic takes Bookworm's hand and leads her up the staircase. Haven't we suffered enough? Why are you gonna make us beans and toast too for breakfast? Disgusting. Out of curiosity, Techie, if we use those friends of yours, we still couldn't get in touch with the outside world, correct? That's right. It's just at like the research facility. I tested each of them, but none were able to establish a connection. My theory is that Morg's communications antenna may be damaged. There are two issues we need to address before we can make external contact. First, locate the island's antenna, and secondly, fix it. Yeah, we don't know where it's at. It's probably not even on the, whatchamacallit, on, like, the building. Phoenix, you're British? Oh my god, Xander knows what I was thinking, too. Oh, man, that's so funny. I just hate beans in general, honestly. Or, like, whatever those types of beans are. I feel like some beans I don't mind, but, like, the beans you use for, like, I guess, like, baked beans, kind of, is what it looks like. Doing either will be pretty difficult while we're locked inside this manor. That must be why that slippery little Duke trapped us here. His plan is as nasty as a food stall that refuses to serve you. Gourmet? I address her without thinking, surprised by the intensity so unlike her usual self. Gourmet immediately softens her expression in response. Sorry about that, incompetent. Seems my face is a bit stiff from a lack of sleep. I'm gonna go soak in the tub and head to bed. Don't stay up too late, okay, everyone? We all need to work together if we hope to bring Holmes' killer to justice after all. I'm headed to my room too. I've got something I want to prepare for tomorrow. I'll show you guys in the morning. Treason. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm sorry. With that techie and gourmet exit towards the back of the entrance hall. It has been forever since I've eaten it, but man, it just does not look appetizing. Downtown Rowdy, Armor, Doleful, and myself remain behind. Incompetent, I'm so sorry. What do you mean, Doleful? Doleful walks toward me and suddenly bows his head. I have no idea why he's sorry. What could have happened? What are you apologizing for? Did something happen? Because the chief was killed as a result of my ability. That's why. If she'd been alone, she would have escaped to safety, but I insisted on coming along, and now someone's dead because of me again. I guess so. I don't know. I don't really feel like he should be blaming himself, though. Because he was the reason, you know, we were able to escape once we saw it. Because she might have gone up to it and investigated and been like, what's this, you know? So, I don't really think it's his fault. Doleful. The boy is cowering more than usual. He did mention before that his ability drew danger to himself. Maybe that was something to do with why he's so shaken. I guess, like, he just feels bad, too, because he, like, was with her. And then danger, like, you know, was drawn to them because of it. I feel like, I don't know, he's got probably a big trauma dump. Keep your chin up, Doleful. Huh? I don't know what happened in your past, but this wasn't your fault. In fact, you, a renegade, bought us some time, remember? If you two hadn't slowed that thing with those rocks, I know for a fact that none of us would have survived. That slight delay was what allowed Armor to catch up in time to coordinate with Rowdy and Gourmet. It's like I see like why he feels guilty, I guess, because of his like ability and stuff too. But at the same time, yeah, it's like you can't know how something would have like gone down otherwise. While I was frozen in place, Doleful and Renegade assessed the situation and immediately sprung into action. It's like, yeah, him and Armor like blaming himself, you know? It's like, you can't do that, man. You tried your best. Two top-class detectives like them are more than deserving of admiration. If anyone's at fault, it's me, the one who stood there doing nothing. If I were stronger, I might have been able to protect Holmes. Nay, utter falsehood, sir, incompetent. All three of us just blaming ourselves, having a pity party. Huh? What? Armor suddenly envelops Doleful and me in a strong embrace. 'Twas my duty to protect the chief, yet I was felled most shamefully. The fault lies with me for failing to keep her safe. Was it not you, sir incompetent, who gave us confident direction in our time of need? Oh yeah, true. I guess I showed leadership then, so, you know, you can see it. Confident direction? Oh, that's right. You mentioned having plasma knuckles back in the basement. They must be incredibly powerful, right? Verily, my good sir. Okay, so that's kind of when he got, like, the directions. While in duress, I had forgotten the features my armor possessed. You reminded me of that. No, that was just me panicking. If anything, I was counting on you to save us. Aw, look at him smiling with his eyes. I love Armor so much. The best boy. How wondrous it is that you were able to direct me so swiftly. You knew even better than myself what action I should take. I shall be forever in your debt. Fear not, as from here on, I vow to protect your life. Okay, that's enough, guys. Can we put the kibosh on this pity party already? Yeah, literally. No, it's my fault. No, it's my fault. No, it's my fault. Ow. Eek. Clearly annoyed, Downtown gives us each a smack on the head. Thank you, Sleep Hickey, for being a member for 8 months. I'm super late. It's all good. You can catch up with the VOD. This game has been good so far. Like, I know you're bummed about seeing her, like, I know you're bummed about, like, seeing her die and all, and her, like, bleeding out in front of you, but real talk, what's the point in trying to take the blame? Sure, licking your wounds might make you feel better, but that's it. What we need to do is think about where to go from here. She is right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Downtown. Oh my god, you're apologizing again? You say sorry way too much. No more sorries around me, okay? Do it one more time and you're gonna get a tongue piercing. Eek, I'm Oh God, oh shit. I got the gun out. No, Doleful, stop, you can't say it. Downtown giggles as she watches me bring Doleful to a skidding stop. Yo, I'm heating up some grub in the dining hall. Anyone fixing to join? You never did finish eating, right? Actually, now that you mention it, this will be nice. A nice chance to chow down and hash out our next move. Who knows? Maybe he'll come up with something good. An excellent proposal, Lady Downtown. Without sugar, my brain lacks proper function. And what, your brain functions? Like, for real? Dude, come on. How cruel, my lady. My brain is perpetually operating at full horsepower at all times, okay? It's just only 2 watts. It simply gets poor mileage. I'll join too, then. I doubt I'll contribute much. Oh, I'll join too, then. I doubt I'll contribute much, but still. Incompetent. As we follow Armor downtown to the dining room, I feel Doleful tug at my sleeve, stopping me midway. Are you gonna be like my helper person? Thank you for cheering me up a bit ago. It'll probably still take me some time to work through all of it, but I do feel a little better thanks to you. You really are quite kind, you know? Doleful. Doleful's beautiful golden eyes look directly into mine. I know what you are, Watto. His gaze imparts a sense of heartfelt trust, one completely different from what he'd been conveying up until now. This feels like the first time since my arrival on this island that I've actually been acknowledged as a detective. I'm so happy I could cry. As gosh as that sounds. Is he the same age as Watto? I don't know. It's like, am I able to ship them? I can't remember. It's kind of funny though. It's like the girl goes, she had to die in order to make way for the BL. The BL that they know we all want. I'm quite pleased for you, Watto. It seems your efforts are paying off. Huh? Who's that? I hear a familiar voice right behind me and quickly spin around. But the owner of the voice, aw, no, it's her! Oh, man, he's imagining her talking to him. Now, that's sad. But the owner of the voice is nowhere to be seen. Was it just my imagination? There's nowhere to hide around here, so it must have been in my head. It had to be. Okay, they're both the same age. That's good. It kind of seems like he might be the helper person, honestly. He kind of gives me those vibes now that, you know. Now that you know, Ideal's dead. Incompetent, why did you turn around so suddenly? Sorry, I thought I heard something. Don't worry about it. It makes me happy to know my words could help. I'm hoping to learn all sorts of things about being a detective from you going forward. And I'd be happy to teach you, as long as you're alright with that. I mean, I feel like they make pretty good, like, friends or something, too. Just because, like, I feel like Doleful has a lot of, like, he's, like, super talented, but he still has a lot of, like, insecurity and, like, issues I feel like he needs to work through that are kind of similar to Watto's. It's like, Doleful, I feel like, I don't know, he has like an inferior complex almost. It's like his talent is so good, but at the same time, it's because of all like the tragic events that happened to him that like is why he has that talent. So I feel like he's not really proud of it or super like confident even almost because of it. And then he kind of sees himself more as a burden, while as, you know, Watto, of course, is like the newbie and like not, you know, the newest member of the DA. So, of course, he feels like, you know, kind of inferior. But could I just ask one thing in return? Yeah, of course. Whatever you need, odd jobs, chores, anything at all. Nothing so serious. Oh yeah, I forgot. Watto is the ultimate male wife. I just like if you could be a little more casual around me. Oh. Casual, what do you mean? You gonna tell me your name? Let's keep talking in the dining room. I'm sure the others feel the same way. Aw, cute. Doleful Detective and I join the others in the dining room and begin preparing the food. Imposter syndrome. Yeah, I could see him having that. We reheat the soup, lightly toast the baguettes in the oven, and divide the salad between us. Then we gather around the table and, following Downtown's lead, dig in. Seriously incompetent. Ever since we met, I've been like, dude, why is this guy so closed off? As we begin to eat, oh, you guys did accuse me of murder within like the first 30 minutes of knowing me. So, you know, maybe that was it. The topic of my stiff behavior is brought up with everyone. Why are you so lame? Downtown chimes in while painting her nails. I mean, you're older than me, so it's kind of weird for you to be so professional, you know? It's not like I do that to you, right? Is she like 15 or 16, I guess? But everyone here has a longer career as a detective. All I am is the newbie. When did she start her career at like 13? I guess that's when Rowdy did too. I guess Rowdy's even younger. Just like, I've been solving cases since I was 10 years old. Yeehaw. Y'all don't worry too much. I'm just a middle schooler and I don't worry about all that junk. Still called senior pops and all that, see? Like you'd ever respect a hierarchy. A wild child like you wouldn't know jack about social stratification. How old is Armor? Do we know how old Armor is? Strata vacation? No clue what that means, but I like the sound of it. Rowdy detective at your service. Stick with me and I'll send you on a strata vacation. That just sounds like you're a mobster threatening to put me 6 feet under. The words you choose, no matter not. What is of true import is that you respect your fellow man. I, for one, feel that Sir Incompetent does indeed respect me. Nay, all of us. One needn't get in a lather over their manner of speech. I was thinking if Armor is also like a teenager that's like, all the teens hanging out. Oh, he's 21? Oh, okay. I think that feeling matters most as well. We're close in age, so let's keep it casual. It'd be easier that way, right, Incompetent? I guess, but still. Downtown, who is seated next to me, throws her arm around my shoulder as I mumble. Alright, that's that. Next time you act all stuffy with us, Rowdy gets to punch you. And she punches really hard. She'll fuck you up. Does everyone need to have a punishment attached? Does everything need to have a punishment attached? Is it really that big of a deal? Chill out, dude. We'll let Doleful be a part of this too. Me? But why? Because you do the same thing, duh. You're always all monkey see, monkey do. What's that supposed to mean? Relax, I won't have any trouble smacking you. Eek, don't actually hit me. Doleful cries out with remorse, his voice echoing through the halls of the manor. Sir Incompetent, you've touched nary a scrap of your supper. Are you unwell? You know, just traumatized. Again. You know, just a little bit more. Armor, who is also seated beside me, shoots me a worried glance. It seems he's noticed that I haven't taken so much as a bite yet. I'm fine, thanks. I know I need to eat, but my body just won't cooperate. Aw, Shed Armor. One can scarcely blame you for that, after what we've borne witness to. Armor places a hand on his helmet. There is a faint scratch where his temple would be. Aw, did the black machine give you that scratch? Aw, man. Indeed it did. I trode myself invincible so long because I wore this armature. I was wondering that too, because remember him saying it was like super invincible or something, like when he was walking through the wires in the previous episode. Only to be struck a bitter blow, kneeling over. I relied too heavily upon the suit my father crafted. I sought to become the perfect armor, immovable, indestructible, a foolhardy blunder. Armor clenched his fist as he speaks. His steel-wrapped fingers creak like an anguished moan, stifling its despair. When next we meet, I vow that I shall pulverize that blasted contraption. I swear it upon my life, my honor, and my polished suit of silver. You seem composed, but I guess you were shaken up by what happened too, huh? That makes me feel a bit better, in a way. It's good to know that there's someone else here who hasn't recovered from Holmes's death. 'Tis not us alone. Yeah, I'm sure everybody's messed up from that. Armor gestures. Everybody seemed to, like, respect her and like her so much, you know? Armor gestures with his chin towards the others seated at the table. They may not reveal it upon their faces, but they too feel some degree of shock. They simply force it down for Morrow's sake. All this in one day. I was thinking that too. I was like, dang, dude. I'd be so traumatized too. I'd be so traumatized to go through all of this in one day. Oh man. Oh, thank you, David. Not only do I donate because I love you, but David, this is me paying you back for all the annoying things I do around you. Dr. David, you're good. Hope you're having a great stream. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're never annoying, David. Don't think that. We need to hang out sometime this weekend too, because I'm pretty free this weekend actually. I think like today and, well, I think tonight for sure. Probably tomorrow night too. But just let me know. They simply force it down for Morrow's sake. Your absent appetite is no cause for reproach. Sir Incompetent, you a stranger to death have lost someone dear. 'Tis only natural. Yeah, you're right. Such cheer is intentionally projected so as to cope with the tragedy we failed to prevent. Anyone who considers death and violence a daily reality has no business calling themselves a detective. Those who are brave, who abhor tragedies and work tirelessly to reverse the damage they cause, those are the true detectives. So too must you steel yourself, Watto. Be a true detective, one who will never give in, no matter what may befall you. I recall Holmes's words from no more than a few hours ago. She had such high hopes for me, but we were parted for good, before I ever had the chance to live up to them. So now there's only one thing I can do. This is no time for me to complain about how hard it is to eat. I lift my spoon, which had been sitting idly this entire time, and slurp up a mouthful of soup. It should taste good. I can smell its aroma, yet the flavor is cold and lifeless, as if my body is rejecting it. I tense, forcing myself to swallow. Sir Incompetent, is something amiss? You needn't strain yourself. Yeah, dude, just eat some crackers or something, man. Try to, relax some. I'm fine. I've got to eat if I want to get strong. So sad. I take another sip of the flavorless liquid and shove my bread in my mouth. It's bland and dry, like eating a sponge, but I manage to keep it down. As a survivor, the only thing I can do is follow the lessons our chief left behind. Holmes, I hope you're watching. But it's kind of sad I made that joke about how he was like, it was kind of inconvenient that you lived through that, Psycha. You just die again, and she did. She took it literally. Tears stream down my face, whether it's from the stress, the food, or something else, I can't say. I just let them flow as I continue to eat. I swear I'll take down whoever did this. Just you wait and see. Thanks for the meal. After chewing with every fiber of my being, I finally finished my food. But for some reason, when I look around, everyone's eyes are wide like saucers. I was kind of wondering how they would react to that. Hey, what's wrong, guys? Tears streaming down my face, super bloated from all the tears and stuff. Oh man, super swollen. Hey, what's wrong, guys? What's wrong? What's wrong? Dude, you were just horking that stuff down in dead silence while crying up a river. Like, hello. You looked super weird, dude. You sure you're all right, bro? If you got something on your mind, just come out and spill the beans. Verily, we are always at the ready to lend you our strength, Sir Incompetent. Sorry to make you all worry. This isn't good. I got so lost in my head that I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. Getting too worked up about things has always been a bad habit of mine. I let out a deep sigh and began speaking quietly, enough that no one else can hear. According to Holmes, work is the best remedy for sadness, so I'm going to put all my effort into solving this quartering Duke case. Our meal continues quietly, and when I next look at the time, it's already past midnight. Day 1 completed. Oh, God. Been kidnapped, 2 people died. As we tidy up, the formerly tense atmosphere seems to have relaxed quite a bit. Oh, you know where the dead people should go in this game? They should go to Walmart, since the target dog is the villain. What was like Walmart's headquarters? It's like Ohio or something. Somewhere like super random. We can just say Walmart in general. But when you imagine what Walmart they're going to, it should be like where the corporation is. So maybe like Ohio Walmart. A really big one there. As we tidy up the formerly tense atmosphere, the target dog's like, you guys like Walmart so freaking much, I'll send you there myself. The formerly tense atmosphere seems to have relaxed quite a bit. Hey, rowdy incompetent. What made you become detectives in the first place? The hell's this coming from? Don't go daydreaming so much that you drop a plate. Arkansas, that's where it is. So, Walmart in Arkansas. Rowdy scowls while drying the dinnerware with a surprisingly delicate touch. So, Grandpa and Ideal are already in Walmart. But we don't totally know for sure. I feel like they might not be in Walmart. They might be in Target, I don't know. I don't quite know if they're dead yet. Rowdy scowls while drying the dinnerware with a surprisingly delicate touch. Downtown snorts as she washes the dishes. It's all good. I'm downtown detective, remember? Communication's like my whole shtick. It's like thumbing in Walmart reminds me of like the meme where it's like, where did Dad go? Oh, he just went to go buy some milk. That's basically how it is. Oh, man. I'm not going to drop any plates, unlike Tin for Brains over there. My deepest and sincerest apologies, as I could not assist with the cookery. I only wished to help where I was able. Wipe down, air helmet. Just be a good knight and wipe down the table, okay? Understood, sir incompetent. I beg your forgiveness for burdening you with the shattering shards of my blunders. It's okay, you can't do anything wrong, bestie. It's fine, cleaning's my special skill after all. In fact, it was my main responsibility back at the agency. Without me around, the office gets buried under dust and beer cans in no time. I sweep up the broken plate with a broom and dustpan, silently praying that Mr. Genjoji's taking care of the housework while I'm out. So, like I was saying, what made you want to be a detective? These dishes are going to take some time and I just gotta know. It's nothing too special. First person I ever met who was stronger than me was a detective, so I figured I'd become one too, that's all, yeehaw. Even stronger than you, Rowdy? What kind of guy was he? It was a lady. Dumbass. I was about to say that. Fucking sexist piece of shit. And she hit harder than any thug or gangster. You could say it was love at first punch. Ever since, I've been trained to beat her and become the strongest detective in the whole wide world. Oh, that's cute. The whole wide world, even. Isn't that a little sketch, though? You better not turn into one of those detectives who does underground fighting. How about you, incompetent? You seem pretty big into detectives, like way more than most. What's the story there? Well, oh yeah. Well, you know, she died once and then she died again. A long time ago, I witnessed my friend's murder. Ever since, I've wanted to become a detective who could protect others. Ouchies. Sorry for making you dredge that back up. I know it's my fault for making things so heavy. I haven't exactly reached that goal yet, so I'm mostly saying this as a way to push myself. That way I can work towards getting stronger. I don't know, the fact that you can think of it that way tells me you're plenty strong already. Oh, that's nice. Come again? Didn't expect you to compliment me. Not ignore me, it's nothing important. I wasn't being nice or anything. Hey, what's the big idea? Making us do all the talking. How about you tell us why you're a detective downtown? Well, all done with the dishes. Tune in next time for the thrilling conclusion. You don't want to tell us? What the? You get back here! Alright, see you guys in the dining room at 7. I eagerly await Sir Mystic's English breakfast. Like, what even is English food? All I know is fish and chips or whatever. Their jellied eels are a delicacy, right? Though I'm not sure a girl like you would find it very appetizing. Huh? I'll Foogle. Nice. I always love the fake names for Google. I'll Foogle it once I'm off this island. Yawn, I'm bushed. Think I'll head upstairs and shower before turning in. Catch you in the AM. Almost died 20 times, man. It sure does get you tired. Wait up, Rowdy. I'll come with. We can take a bath together. I just checked it out and the tub is super huge. Man, waiting for the bath to free up the drag, so sure, I'm fine with hopping in. Oh, BT Dubs, you're sharing a room with Gourmet, right? Do you, like, already know each other or something? Okay. I was kind of wondering, like, the relationships between, like, the cast, because, like, it seemed like, what was it? Mystic and then Bookworm knew each other. He seemed like a father figure to her or something almost. Yeah, she's been looking after me for a while now. That's cute. Rowdy and Downtown head upstairs as they continue chatting together. Oh, I've left something in the dining hall. I shall go fetch it. Prithee retire to your chambers in the meantime. I'm sure you of all people will be fine on your own. Just be careful just in case, okay? If anything happens, message me on my D-pad. Oh, you have our roles reversed. Call upon me in your hour of need, and I shall rush to your aid without hesitation. I do love that we have the texting feature. I loved that in Super Danganronpa and other too. Like when Yuri would just text you all the time. Sora, my darling, I love you so much. Rest you merry. We shall meet again in the dining hall when the next sun arises. Right, good night, Armor. My room's on the 2nd floor, so I'll just be heading up now. Hey, Doleful, thanks for everything today. No, thank you. Let's be sure to keep this up tomorrow. Incompetent, your eyes look red. Are you alright? Huh? I wonder why. I try to look at my face in the reflection of my D-pad, but I can't make anything out. My eyes must be bloodshot or something. You're probably just tired. Go get some rest. You know, it's like if me and Doleful like team up too for like investigations and stuff, like it could prove to him that he's not like, what's the word? Just like a bad omen all the time. You know what I mean? Because I feel like he feels really guilty about that. Like, it's my fault that like she died, Ideal died. He probably feels that way about like previous situations in the past too. Yeah, I will. Night, Doleful. Good night. See you tomorrow. He was crying a lot, so I figure that's probably the reason why his eyes are red. I leave Doleful and head to the first floor room where Holmes was intended to stay. I exit the room and head down the hall until I reach 3 doors, one of which leads to my accommodations. Now that I'm alone, I finally feel sleepy. My anxiety must be calming down. I'm pretty confident that I'll knock out the second my head hits the pillow. I feel a little guilty using the room meant for Holmes, but I'm grateful all the same. Fighting to stay awake, I open the door. Okay, I was like, hopefully nothing weird in here. Oh, my goodness, Watto, you certainly... Oh my god. Oh my god, is it him? Is it my best boy? He's the only one creepy enough to be waiting in here. Oh my goodness me, Watto, you certainly did take your time. It's gotta be him, right? Huh? There's no way I should be hearing that voice right now. Within the guest room is a large bed. Oh, wait, what the fuck? What? Wait, what? Upon it sits Holmes, smiling gleefully. What the fuck, are you a ghost? Wait a second. What the fuck? Is he just Delulu? My goodness me, Watto, you certainly did take your time. I'm relieved to see you opened up to the other detectives. Am I Delulu right now? You're just as adaptable as you were in your childhood. Psycha? No, it couldn't be. She died right in front of me, I'm sure of it, drenched in blood. Her limbs gashed. It was horrid. Hopeless death. She does kind of look like a ghost. What's wrong? You look as if you've seen a ghost. Though, to be fair, I am dead, but I suppose that's technically true, you know. You think death can kill me? Oh, yeah, right. Who do you think I am? Gasp. What the fuck? From the bed, Holmes gently floats into the air. What's more, her body is slightly translucent to the point where I can see the wall behind her. Yeah, I was like thinking that. I was like, she looks kind of see-through. What the fuck? Didn't expect ghosts to be in here. What is this? What's going on? My drowsiness is gone in an instant, yet I feel like I'm already dreaming. No, wait, that's it. This is a dream. It has to be. Yeah, I'll just pinch my cheeks and darn it, I don't have the strength to make it hurt. What the fuck? All right, once more with all my might. Oh, psychic detective? Maybe that's his ability. Tongue and rapper rules, ghosts are canon, I know, right? Oh, it's like if I had a nickel for every ghost game or every detective game that I played where ghosts were canon, I'd have 2 nickels. You know, it's not a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. Oh, youch, this isn't a dream, but how? No, man, she escaped Walmart. I don't want to go there. Ew. Now, why the sudden act of self-harm? Has my absence caused you that much distress? I'd give you a pat for comfort, but I fear I just passed right through. How's this, Watto? Can you feel my hand sticking into your head? Jesus. Well, oh god. I think I got a headache now. Evidently not. What a shame. Oh, evidently not. What a shame. I was looking forward to coming up from behind and giving you a good scare. I tell you, Watto, being a ghost certainly has its inconveniences. Ugh. Eek? Eek! Jesus, I just want to go to bed. Oh, dear. No longer able to control myself, I let out an ear-splitting scream. Outside, I can hear what I assume is the pounding of footsteps, fast approaching. They're not going to be able to see her, though, right? Sword incompetence. Are you in peril? 'Tis I, Armor Detective, here to protect you. Oh my god, of course, the best boy. Armor forcibly throws open the door. I slacken at the sight of my friends, sinking to the ground. Armor, look, it's Holmes! Lady Holmes. Where is she? Can't you see her? She's right next to you, in front of me. Holmes stands directly before Armor and waves her hands, but he doesn't respond. What in the world could this mean? Is this all just a prank? Is everyone else in on it? You gonna be like my Shinigami throughout the killing game? Incompetent, you all right, bro? I'll be damned if I allow any more harm to befall my dear comrades. Come, malefactor, thou shalt become rust upon my blade. One person after another, God, I'm gonna look like a psychopath now, files into the room, but none of them notice Holmes. Slowly but surely, the situation I'm in begins to dawn on me. I see, now I get it. I'm just hallucinating! What kind of stuff you guys put in that soup? Hallucinating, so all your screeching moments ago was no cause for alarm. Yeah, I know this is gonna sound silly, but for some reason I can see Holmes. She's right by your side, Armor, though you can't actually tell, can you? Oh, Jesus! By my side! Can you hear my voice, Lady Holmes? I've made a query for you. Pray, reveal yourself to me! Yes, I can hear you. It's regrettable that we are unable to finish our discussion, Armor. The ghost has a bitter smile on her troubled face as she apologizes. No matter how much I stare, she really does look just like Holmes. It has to be a delusion born of my guilt. And Delulu, that must be it. But the level of accuracy is honestly frightening. To think I've become this mentally invested. Sorry for causing a scene. Main thing is you're safe. That's nice that they're not being all like pissed off about it. Just keep that head screwed on. I've seen this happen out in the wilderness before. Even normal stuff seems freaky when your brain's all jumbled. You'll end up making phantoms out of molehills. Thanks, Rowdy, but I think the expression is making mountains out of molehills. I feel a bit uneasy correcting her mistake. An angry Rowdy is way scarier than any phantom. Was it truly just an hallucination, incompetent detective? Yeah, I think so. Mystic stares me down skeptically. It seems I'm under suspicion, but that's only natural after I gathered everyone here with my screaming. Just to write it off as a delusion. Gotta be careful. Even I think my words sound dubious. If this keeps up, I'll lose what trust I have in no time. I'd like to make this clear, since you seem to be mistaken, but I'm not an hallucination, you know. Hope's face suddenly appears from behind Mystic. Startled as I am, I hide it from my face and whisper quietly to myself. Mind reading too, yeah, I'm definitely hallucinating. I'm not falling for it. Your face says it all. It's easy to surmise your thoughts, even without reading your mind. Though it seems I am, in fact, able to do so. If you still doubt me, how about I tell you who's sleeping in the room above? I'd wager you don't know the answer to that one. I passed the walls a moment ago to check. Armor is next door while Rowdy and Gourmet are above. Care to confirm with them? I don't like the idea of this hallucination manipulating me, but it can't hurt to make sure. She's probably wrong anyways. Time to get this sorted out. So, Rowdy, Armor, which rooms are you staying in? Kind of an out-of-the-blue question, but the one right above us, what's it to you? Yep. My chamber is right beside yours. Of course, he was the one who showed up first, too. Should you truly encounter a threat, I shall, as ever, hasten to your aid. Pray, set your mind at ease, good sir. Ah, next to the best boy. I see. Do you believe me now? Holmes wears the same impish grin she had when she was alive, plus the same face, voice, and so forth. It's enough to make my head spin. You know, Holmes came back and she was like, I heard... She was like, no BL for you guys. I refuse this. I will be the best girl no matter what it takes. My eyes and ears are playing tricks on me. This can't be the real Holmes. She was killed, murdered in cold blood, right before my very eyes. All good there, bro. You're so pale. You look like the inside of an eggplant. Sorry, guess I really am exhausted. I ought to get a good night's rest. 'Twould be for the best. Wariness oft sets in after a harrowing ordeal. Armor detective is right, incompetent. Your mind has been pushed to its limits. Should ever be too much to shoulder, you are welcome to confide in me. I shall do my utmost to ease your burden. Are you alright, incompetent? Still, got all your limbs on, dude? And that's a little much, don't you think? You can clearly tell he's still alive. The nerve of this common rabble to cause me distress. How deplorable. It took around 15 minutes to explain the situation and apologize to the gathering crowd. After more or less wrapping things up, the others returned to their rooms and left me to my own devices. Or so I thought. That ghostly girl was still in front of me. After correctly locating the other's rooms, I'm starting to believe she's the real deal. Yeah, and I have an eggplant. I was like, I've never heard that one before. Oh my god, she's homophobic. I'm dead. If Holmes actually had survived, if I could get the chance to apologize to Psycha, I'd be happy beyond words. Happy beyond words, I suppose that makes two of us. Reading my mind again, I guess I really am losing it. No need to be hasty. Admittedly, even I don't fully understand the situation, but it seems to be something quite extraordinary. I kind of feel like it would be better if she did die and you just kind of like find out more about her through like his flashbacks or whatever, but you know, this is definitely different. I guess I'll give it that. My apologies for giving you such a fright. Allow me to explain from the beginning. Holmes speaks calmly as if there's nothing out of the ordinary about what's going on. I think I just never really care for when, like, I don't know, supernatural stuff is like presented like so straightforward, you know, like this. To summarize, I guess maybe it's just because I'm more of like a what is it? I tend to, I don't know if realist is the word, but like tend to be kind of like what's the word? Skeptical. That's what it is when it comes to any kind of ghost stuff. To summarize, I, psychist Sharon Ford Holmes, appear to be a residual memory of sorts, or to put it in simpler terms, a ghost. A ghost? You mean they actually exist? Who can say? While I may be a seasoned detective, I've only been a ghost for 2 hours. I'm just as clueless as you are, so please save your inquiries. Since I'm hard-pressed to describe it in any other way, however, I'm opted to go with the term residual memory. Makes it sound less lame. Isn't that a little careless? Relying on hypotheticals for things you can't explain, I mean. I guess it just kind of like makes the death feel kind of pointless too, in a way. I think that's another reason why I don't really care for like ghosts and fictional stories. How, you're a fan of mystery novels? Yes, then surely you're familiar with this Holmes quote. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. In other words, once the facts have disproven all of their options, that which remains must too be fact, no matter how unrealistic it appears. That line comes from the second Sherlock Holmes story, The Sign of the Four, where Watson is befuddled by a seemingly impenetrable room. Watson then notices a possibility that he had overlooked, that the criminal had escaped outside without ever touching the floor. It was a quintessential approach for Holmes, who presented conclusion after conclusion that common sense would never produce. True, Sherlock does seem to deduce truths that seem impossible at a glance, but what does it have to do with this? What does it have to do with this? Sherlock Holmes doesn't make baseless deductions. Rather, he observes the facts, then derives the process from the results to form his hypothesis. As a bearer of his family name, I also practice this method of hypothesis-based inference known as abductive reasoning. Yeah, go suck out the impact of the death. Yeah, same. That's kind of how I feel too. It's just like unrealistic to me, and then it's also like I don't know. I just feel like it's so much more interesting to focus on like the impact, like the realistic impact of death. You know what I mean? Rather than like introducing a ghost, unless it's like, you know, literally a horror movie and it's like the ghost or, you know, a big part of, I don't know the plot, but it just feels like I'd rather incompetent like become a better detective on his own or through like, you know, the mourning process and like working with doleful, stuff like that, but I don't know. But to conclude, you're a spirit. It's hard to believe. And yet the truth has occurred before our very eyes. Progress cannot be made if we avert our eyes from reality. And she's just like, Weeby, you just want BL. That's why you want me to stay dead. Okay, you got me. You got me. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't believe in the paranormal either, but in my current predicament, I can only assume I'm a spirit or residual memory or what you have. My hypothesis may seem far-fetched, but I do hope you're beginning to accept it. There's no arguing with her. I don't have any convincing counter-theories to offer. Given this isn't one big hallucination, there's no other explanation besides what Holmes has proposed. First things first, I need to come to terms with this, that Holmes' spirit really has appeared before me. You're an awfully Doris sort, Watto. Holmes lets out a chuckle as I clutch my head in my hands. To be fair, it's only natural to be taken aback when a girl who supposedly died suddenly appears before you. One thing I'd like to note, however, while I may seem calm on the outside, I too am quite bewildered by this turn of events. Wait, really? If anything, she seems more vibrant than when she was alive. That's exactly why I can't let go of my lingering doubts. But of course, by the time I came around, I was already floating above your head. My feet hover above the ground. I can't touch a thing, and no one else can see me. Moreover, it's as if I'm bound to you by an invisible chain. Fate. Do you truly believe I could remain composed, given all that? No, there's no way. If I were in your shoes, I wouldn't know what to think. I would have called out to everyone I could find and worked myself into a panic. I couldn't help but call out to you either. Your slight reaction at the time had me thinking that you might be able to see me. And so I've been waiting quietly this whole time to catch you alone. Oh yeah, when she said that thing earlier. Now that you mentioned it, I did feel as if I heard your voice in the entrance hall. So it really was you. Maybe that's why it gets like the brain blast or whatever when like ever people die, you know what I mean? Forgive me for startling you, I must admit I was nearly at my wit's end by that point. As you all recounted the events, I began to piece together with the reality of the situation. That reality being that I had been killed by that black machine, that my physical form was lost, leaving only my consciousness behind. I gulp involuntarily. It isn't simply that Holmes is ordering me to accept reality, rather I'm coming to terms with something as complex as death. Despite being the same age, I am once again made aware of how different we are as individuals. Aren't you sad? Whatever about. What do you mean? I mean, you died. You can't come back to life. What's more, you were killed because the rest of us were too useless to help. Oh, that's okay. Stiff upper lip, Watto. Holmes moves delicately towards me. Her stern expression softens as she continues speaking. Whatever the circumstances, let us cherish this reunion. I am no illusion. The two of us are genuinely able to converse with each other. Not even death could sever our bond. What could be more joyous than that? So don't even think about having a BL relationship. Holmes speaks in a quiet tone. Her voice truly is the same as the one I remember hearing not too long ago. Her expression exudes wisdom and wit, with a tinge of innocence mixed in. It's like one of those things where she has to like solve the case in order to like have her soul be at peace. The traces of Psyche, the girl I've seen so many times in my dreams, grew more and more pronounced. You really are Holmes. And that's what I've been insisting this entire time. It truly is me, your dearest friend, Psyche Sharon Ferd Holmes. Oh, see you, Teddy. I know. I honestly thought I was going to end the stream a while ago because I was like, I'll wait for him to go to bed. But Jesus, so much stuff happening like right when he's trying to go to bed. I guess we could always quit here if y'all want to. I don't know how much longer it's going to take for him to go to bed. I know this has been a pretty long stream. Like, how long has it been? It's like 3.5 hours. It's pretty normal for me. I guess y'all can let me know. Holmes' words moved me, albeit belatedly. I was sure she had died. There were so many things I wanted to tell her. I thought I'd never see her again. Now she's here, smiling before me. That's all I can really ask for. Welcome back, Holmes. It's good to be back, Watto. It doesn't matter if she's a ghost or a residual something or another. Holmes has returned. For now, I'll let myself be happy. Happy that I was able to reunite with someone dear to me. Huh? Oh my, have you grown tired? It's like, I would assume so, dude. I was going to share my thoughts on why it is I'm bound to you, but I suppose that can wait until tomorrow. Though you're planning to sleep, you may want to turn off the lights and get into bed. Yeah, dude, he's like literally losing his vision. My body phases through everything, so I won't be able to carry you over and tuck you in. Alright, I'll do that. I flip the switch, plunging the room into complete darkness. My drowsiness is quickly overtaking me. I can't fight it off any longer. My eyelids fall shut as I hit the bed. My consciousness grows distant, but I can swear I hear a voice from far away. From here on, your fate will be a cruel one. How you know, girl? Give it your very best, Watto. I guess she kind of already knows that it's going to be a tough time for me. Don't got her to rely on. Okay, maybe this would be a good place to end it since I think hearing somebody talk in the morning. Man, it took us 6 hours to to do the first day. That's wild. We're on chapter 2 though now, right? Okay, that's good at least. Okay, cool. I guess we can end it for here then. I think a lot of people are probably getting tired and stuff too. But it's been a fun game so far. I've been enjoying it. Yeah, I am a bit I don't know, unsure about how I feel about the ghost thing, but we'll see how they incorporate it into the game. But other than that, yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot. I feel like the characters are really likable. I think the mysteries, I'm just glad the logic makes sense in the trials. That was the main thing that bothered me so much about Wolf Game, man. That was, well, that and the characters not being enjoyable. But this one's got both. It's got logic and it's got good characters. So I'm enjoying it so far. But yeah, I'm curious to see what else we learn about and how else this continues. But thanks, guys, for joining the stream. I appreciate you so much. And yeah, I will see you next time.